responded. Finally got a response. Called it 2 weeks.
And you only have enough rations for a week, so she's like, if anyone has any information on who it is that has done this or what it is that has done this,
sorry,
bring
really
forward
sorry
the
about that,
information.
Boba. My
Mardigan,
Windows
the
updated
case-
and it set everything to
Yeah,
default,
Mardigan raised
and
a
it
hand.
fucked
We
everything. And I
we
was not.
volunteered to look. Oh,
I was
volunteered
dealing
to
with some
look. He
stuff
looks
with
back
my
at the other
wife.
two.
She was having a problem, so I just didn't check.
Understood.
Dar, you're muted.
Is Dar talking to us or his wife?
I'm talking to Boba. My
Oh,
wife's not
okay.
moving right
Oh.
now.
Fair enough.
No, I was talking to Boba because he just told me that the fucking thing that fucked up my Discord also fucked up my Streamlabs. So it was set to
Nice.
default, which gave no sound or audio for the last 35 minutes. Oh, wait a minute.
Didn't this happen last time?
I think it did.
My mic worked. The other one didn't.
Huh.
Or no. Yeah. That's what happened. But I don't know. Like there was a Windows update and it decided to just say fuck everything you care about in terms of settings.
Love you.
This is the anger from Bill Gates divorcing Melania, or whatever the fuck her name is, Melinda.
Back on topic.
Yeah, sorry.
So she's like, okay, well, it could be good to have an outsider's look on this sort of thing. However, I don't quite trust you, so I'm going to assign my first mate to assist you in this.
Okay.
And
fodder.
he calls over Tarek Dumont,
Sure.
a rather I don't want to quite say sly, but very suave, a very suave.
Okay, let me work on
He's
that.
2 Mardigans.
Hold on.
Very suave human male. His eyes seem a little off if you look closer at them. But other than that, he's a very regal and suave-looking human.
Human.
That is assigned to kind of work with you guys on this short case, or figuring out what's happening to the food.
Well, hello there, good sir.
Let's see if we can solve the case without killing anyone this time.
It was old man McCracken. Zoinks.
I would have gotten away with it too.
Such a damn shame. All the people that have that.
Ba-derp, burp, burp, ba-derp. Drill out there.
Dismissed. She
He's
calls
like,
out
never
and
mind.
sends you
Alright.
all off to go back to your post. Everyone to go back to their posts, and you guys to do as you please.
Someone's gonna ask Cap, can I stop my chores to help in the investigation? I'm done with the top deck. We're good.
She
called the upper deck.
rubs her.
No, you back to slave labor.
She's like,
You go back to
clean
work.
as you go, but you may focus on what it is that you're doing.
Aye, aye, Captain. Script.
Okay, good.
Script. Let's go, guys. I don't know.
I don't know either.
No one knows.
I'm trying to fix my microphone.
So what are you guys gonna do?
So what was the other guy's name that joined us?
It's up. Is it on the NPC list?
Mr. Rico
No.
Suave.
No.
Oh, God.
Vera, Hamish,
Hate everything
Cynthia.
about that.
Eric Dumont, or Dumont, depending on
Dumont.
whether you're French or English.
Oh, Tariq.
Tariq
What are you doing?
Dumont. Being a dog, mostly.
Eating
She's
poop.
like making a nest out of my. She's like, I don't want these blankets here. Move them.
Yep.
Good sir,
Right.
please remove this from my eyesight. It fouls me.
Comfortable now?
So, I guess still turn it to Derek and say, could you take us to where the food stores are? Might as well
Okay.
analyze the scene of the
You
crime.
are horribly loud now.
Yeah, it. Hold
Oh
on.
wow.
Jesus, dude.
Is that better?
That's better.
That's better.
Don't
Thank
ask me. Don't ask me why.
That's still pretty loud.
Yeah, it's just Dar.
That's so Raven.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
that's a little bit lower
No.
now.
Yeah, that's good.
Just adjust me in Discord because for some reason it was at 41%, which is kind of my BMI, really.
Alright.
That was a fucking good
So-
joke. I don't care. All right, so
Alright. I'm assuming Tarek's gonna take us down to where the food stores are. Investigate the scene of crime. That's what I asked him.
Yeah.
You're too loud.
When you ask him, he's like, certainly, and he leads you down into the belly of the ship. It's more near the rear of the ship, and at the very bottom level, there's 3 tiers to this ship, not including the upper tier of the deck.
Okay.
So the deck counts as one, and then there's a middle tier underneath the deck, and then a bottom tier, and the bottom tier is where the food stores are at the back.
As we're walking towards the food stores, Mardigan's gonna turn his head and look towards Tarek.
man, I'm
So how
always
long have you
boosting
been with this
Boba.
company?
So I'm really sorry about that.
Short while.
And I apologize
I was
earlier
one of
because
the
I was
deckhands that managed to survive the
late.
fateful storm that rocked our ship
running around because
a few months ago, but
We'll
I
check
had
out
just been
everything.
signed on maybe 6 months beforehand, and I was one of the few that Captain Redmont had really taken a liking to, and so she's made me her first mate.
See, you have stowaways often.
No, actually, it's quite unusual for us. We're not usually we don't have these issues. I honestly, if I'm being quite frank, I had reason to believe it was one of you.
Again,
Couldn't be me.
Mardigan looks to Stone.
He's like, I was on the top deck scrubbing that thing all day. I have not even been down here.
You've not been snacking, right, Stone?
No. I've been
It
working.
also could be one of the other passengers upon the ship, or maybe even
Hold
one of
on.
our own deckhands.
How many passengers are on the ship?
That's a good question.
Including yourselves,
I know.
about 20.
Narrows down the subject list.
So,
20
all right, now-
suspects.
how many days have we been on this ship now? Like
You
on
guys
set
have
sail?
just set out.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
like
just
day
left
one,
like a
bro.
day.
This is the
like,
first day?
Like we
This
can
is
see
the
the
first
coast.
day?
We can
Yeah.
still see the coast.
Fuck. We can turn around. We're out of food. I'm like, no, we're right there, dude. You just turn around.
Okay,
Uh,
so in character now.
Big problem.
So, I'm assuming that the stores were checked before we set sail, like right before we set sail.
Well,
Quartermaster?
usually we have them finished before we set sail the night before, so we don't usually think to check beforehand.
I've got a question.
Yes?
We're not that far from where we left. Why not go back, pick up more rations, post guards, and then sail on our merry way?
Okay, so I'm out of character. I'm assuming from military background, Mardigan would have an idea of timetables and such as far as like resources going into this much. They have contracts to do this, and so on and so forth.
Well, unfortunately, we have a very high
This was out of
value
character.
passenger
Yeah.
that is on a very tight time schedule, so we will have to push through. We will more than likely have to keep an eye out for any sea life along our path to try and acquire some extra meat.
Morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it?
Uh-huh.
And may I ask, since there's 20 people on this ship who all kind of have to coexist and worry about, eating.
20 of you are passengers. There's about 50 crew,
Jesus.
so 70 in total.
Damn.
Quite the ship.
This is like the Houston 500, but like
It's a huge ass ship. All right, cool. All right.
Now, how many of the rations would you say was eaten? Like, was it said half?
Roughly
Or-
half was taken, yes.
Within 24 hours.
Yes, it does seem quite unusual. Maybe some sort of magical spell?
Yeah.
I mean, it could be.
Sabotage our voyage, though.
I
It
have
could be more than.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Bodigan.
I'd have a hard time believing that this would be a stowaway because of that amount, unless it's some kind of magical creature. There's no way that much would go missing. That because if there was a stowaway, you'd have to have multiple people. Because there's no way.
Hmm.
And then multiple people would be, I'd imagine, would be able to be seen quite easily as stowaways. To go through that amount of rations in 24 hours.
It could be some thieves or stowaways. We're not sure.
I have a question. Well, technically, I had a question. I
Got
just didn't
questions
ask it
too.
yet. What's your question,
Yes, you
Stone?
with the raised hand.
Yep, you first.
Okay. As I was saying, we're sharing this entire boat, but my question to you is, who is our privileged guest?
I'm not at liberty to divulge that.
Mm,
Mm,
shocking.
Let's can I roll a persuasion check on this mofo?
Tell me how you would persuade him to tell you.
It's no big deal, bro. That's actually all I have. I just
you
want to
can
use
roll
my
persuasion with
0.7
advantage
points.
because that was the worst attempt.
All right, can I at least use insight to fucking find out anything? Can I use animal handling to handle his trouser snake? Can I do anything?
I mean, you can do your persuasion with, like, if that's your persuasion, then you can roll with disadvantage, or you can try to insight to see if you can maybe tell if you can see if he may like look towards the location of where that person is. But other than that, you're not going to find out the name.
Ladies and gentlemen, not really ladies because there's a sausage fest in here. But what do you think we should do? You think I should just do the insight, or should I go for everything on the last briefcase and see if we can get the name with?
What if you nat one again?
What if you did it's not 20?
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
I'll do
But
just
you're
put it on
at
some-
disadvantage.
Assist you with it,
Wait a minute. What's the
like
disadvantage though?
coming up with at least a decent follow up to your persuasion, then you could probably try and cancel out the disadvantage on your terrible.
All
one.
right, fine. I'm gonna try to focus in for a second. Fuck. Okay, so, well, there's a lot of types of guests on a ship, right? Nobles, people of interest. I'm just
Possible
wondering,
werewolves.
possibly werewolves or 9'6" vampire queens to step on my balls.
Ooh.
Ooh. Sorry.
Oh, so
But
good.
but there's a lot of people of interest out there in the world. But There's only
We're
one
really
person
Batman.
that you mentioned that's a special consideration, and yet we're missing a week's worth of rations in 24 hours. So unless someone dumped him over the edge, which I very much doubt because no one in their right mind would do that. We want to eat, of course, and survive. Then it's something of a special breed. Something that needs perhaps a lot of sustenance. I'm not sure, but when I look at someone of a special person and I think about a special situation, come on, bruh. How was that? Was that any better except for the come on, bruh? You're in awe. I know.
What is
You're in
that?
awe.
Like, what are you
The
rolling?
rolls.
What are you rolling?
I guess I'm gonna do persuasion after that shit. I have
Persuasion,
to.
yeah, that's
I have
persuasion,
to.
yeah.
I just spent 2 minutes making shit up on the fly.
All right,
I
go ahead
have
and
to
roll
do it.
persuasion then.
All right, guys. Lend me your energy for the spirit bomb of persuasion. Oh,
Nat
fuck
20.
yeah! Give me that fucking name, Flame! Name Flame, it rhymes! Booyah, booyah, booyah! Ricky Lake for life! Yeah! Listen to his sadness. You take all my bad ideas and shove them down our fucking anuses. I get one. I get one.
So
You're
he's
just-
like, he narrows his eyes at you and he's like, fine, but if I tell you, you must tell no one of this. Understood.
Just me and my imaginary friend that doesn't exist.
Immediately tells us, hey guys.
Yo, over here.
It is none other than the famous bard and musician, Gabriella Winterbottom.
Scandalous.
Uh, roll history
Yeah.
for anyone who hears this.
I mean,
Mm,
I got a natural 0 in history, so I
history
do
sucks.
I do book learning bad.
I live in the forest. I don't know anything.
I don't read books. They're made of the trees that I love. All right. Dude,
Yeah, better
I'm
than
fucking
nothing.
gonna hit
So,
nothing later. I'm
Mardigan
hitting
and-
shit.
Stone have no idea who this is. However, Erlil, from your times spent in many bars, you've heard many different singers and artists through your time, and you know this Gabriella Winterbottom to be
And I play harp.
probably, if not the most well-known, probably the second most well-known musician that does like bar showings, and she's performed on many stages. She's basically probably the second most popular musician of all time.
What type of instrument does she play?
Skin flute.
Skin flute?
What does she play?
Probably a lute or
And that
harp.
was a Willem Dafoe reference in case you didn't know.
Flute. Actual flute, not skin flute.
That's good
Kind
flute.
of a musician myself.
She plays a piccolo.
Yeah, she does.
But the balls are inert.
Dodge.
A piccolo. What the fuck does even a piccolo sound like other than the balls are
It's
inert?
a very high pitched tiny flute. Band knowledge.
How was their beauty found
The
in
Pied
that?
Piper was
Mm.
played on a piccolo.
Gotta re-roll that. You can't give the second
The Pied
largest musician
Piper plays on a
piccolo.
piccolo.
Yeah, any fucking audience rats. She deserves better than that. She's a. I know this woman, as my history
He
has
plays
taught
it
me.
in such a magical way that to your ears it sounds as though it's an entire orchestra being played as she plays this piccolo. She is
Oh,
such a
Magic. Probably has magic.
excellent musician.
It's unnatural how good that piccolo sounds. I'm wondering.
Cool. So we have famous musician. Still don't get us any closer to figure out who the hell take over all of our food.
500, Alex.
I'm getting hungry.
You get half a ration.
I know. Hold on. I got this. Coralon, give me sight beyond sight. Oh, man. It's very dark down here. Could someone light a torch or something?
With your
I just wanna see-
15, you look through the storage room and you can tell that there is
Like a disheveled
um
or
most of the storage, like
okay.
half of the storage is completely untouched. The other half is missing completely, as though
So it's not like
it
half-eaten
just-
apple cores, or it's just gone.
it's just gone.
Okay, narrows it down.
Phased out of our own timeline.
You
I'd like
can
to
tell
roll
that
a-
there's like a lack of
Food?
like, dust and debris where the other half of the
Then
storage.
there's not a trail of shit just being drug out of here. It's just gone.
It's
Okay.
just completely gone.
Stell, go ahead.
I'd like to roll an investigation,
Okay.
Someone will
like
go
a
first.
hands-on searching through stuff, basically.
Okay.
Squeezing on the melons. Damn, dude.
Okay, with
I rolled around
your
20s today.
natural
we'll-
20,
We'll
Jesus.
we'll pay for it
You-
later.
Oh, I know. Fuck, battle's gonna happen. We're all gonna roll once.
with your natural 20, you search through the room and you don't really find much, honestly.
Okay.
What you do find is something that you probably weren't expecting to find. And that is that as you look through the room, you happen to catch a glimpse of a prehensile limb kind of shifting under Tarek Dumont's trench coat.
I'm sorry, what was hanging out of his trench coat again?
There's a prehensile limb that is
Tail.
shifting underneath his trench coat. You don't know what it is exactly, but there is a limb coming up from his rear area underneath
Long
his trench coat.
penis.
And with Mardigan's keen eyes, he's able to distinguish the ripple in his trench coat to be a limb of some sort. Not necessarily being able to tell what it is, but it's definitely something he wouldn't have picked up on normally. It's so slight of a different look to it that it's almost unnoticeable.
What part of the trench coat? What part of his body is it that it's noticeable at?
His ass.
His back, like lower back. It travels up his lower back a little bit.
Fucking Hellboy over here.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Hey,
I
you
can't
run,
find
Perlman?
anything. Well, I
I'm not
can't
gonna-
find anything.
Share with the group. Random monkey man.
We want to
Later.
post. We want to post
Yeah, it could
gods
be a
down
tiefling.
here.
What now?
What was that?
I think they're already doing that.
I said we want to make sure this evening that the rest of it's not gone.
Hmm.
Yes.
There's no
of
empty
course.
barrels.
We're already setting out our most trusted crewmates to guard the door tonight.
And Stone. He doesn't
When I'm
sleep.
not
Fair enough, if he
upstairs
wishes to.
fishing. I don't sleep, yeah.
Mardigan looks around the interior of the room. Maybe just in case, you should have somebody inside guarding as well. You never know.
Somebody on the lonesome inside.
They can talk through the door.
Hardly. No. We will keep it clean and empty. That way, if there's any noise whatsoever coming from inside, we'll know it's something.
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm
if the food's
sorry.
missing the next day, I don't want to hear about it. And he walks out, irritated, and there's advice not being taken.
And I don't think any of us can set any kind of magical traps or wards or anything like that. We don't have a wizard.
Airlil kind of starts walking past him. He's like, "Yes, because
Sorry.
all the food is gone, including the containers, and you're worried about the noise. Good idea, good idea." As he just walks up the stairs.
Smart ass.
Worried about what?
The
noise.
noise. Can you
It's
not
good.
see? It's all
No,
gone.
wait, I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
saying
sorry.
like he's keeping everyone out of there so that if there is any noise, they know that somebody's in there shuffling around. Now, if there's one person in there by themselves, then they're not being held accountable. Who's to say that they're not just going to eat the food while they're sitting there and then, deal with the consequences on the other end?
Sure.
Right, but what Airlil is saying is like these food containers are gone. It's not even like they're open and like Slimer got them. Like they're gone, baby, gone. And so you're worried about noise when all this fucking food went away in a night. So why are you worried about that noise issue when there's something else going on here? Is kind of what he's saying snidely as he kind of like walks on. Well, not snidely,
They'll
but
be
like
standing in the doorway. They'll be able to see inside.
Yeah, they're not closing the door. They're standing in the door open and
Yeah.
just
Oh.
watching it. Got it.
Like there's not
Oh.
even like a door to
Understand
it.
that,
It's
okay.
just like an
Oh.
open doorway.
I'm sorry, I
Right.
thought
And
there
the
was gonna be
guards are
like a
just
door
posted
closed
right
and just
outside,
standing
so they can
outside.
see in there. But they
Okay.
don't want somebody
Gotcha.
just in there on their own, like, because they could just sit at an angle that the guards can't see and fucking snatch shit.
I see. Okay, I was under the assumption the door was going to be shut and there'd be guards on the other side.
Yeah,
of
like
it. Okay.
like when the
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the evil villain like monologued, and just
Yeah.
like lets a good guy, same thing, but flipped.
Oh, we're gonna leave you alone with this laser. Okay.
And all the food.
Bye.
The door shut, so we can't watch it happen.
You're right. Don't worry. Oh my god, peacads, it's gone.
But the
Um,
doors were
Fucking Austin
locked.
Powers with the sharks or the piranhas or whatever.
Right.
That's a freaking
Like,
laser.
You're not gonna
shoot
watch him
What
die?
things go-
That
No,
makes more
Scott.
sense then.
Got a gun in
Okay.
my room. I'll come out here.
Yeah.
I'll shoot him. Bam. He's
Bye.
dead.
It'll be fun.
Done.
Yeah. Flame, would you say it's midday since we just kind of took off?
I would say by now it's roughly time for you to bed down.
Okay, fair enough.
Get separate bunks.
Probably not for everyone. I don't know. With a crew of 70, I don't know if we got our own cabin or if we're bunking with everybody else.
we're hanged off the
Shit.
edge
The
and
ship is
nets.
large enough that you on the second floor is
Like
a lot
life
of
rafts.
the like dignitary like travelers that are being stored on. On the bottom floor is where a lot of the crew sleeps, mostly in hammocks and the like. Just they don't mind it. They're used to it, but they keep their nicer cabins for the paying customers, so to speak. And so you guys have your own room to sleep in, the four of you, including Evan to Essence. And there's 4 hammocks, and you have privacy. You just don't have like nice sleeping, so to speak.
Can Airlil
Okay.
play the harp?
Sure.
Is it
Are
one
Are
of
you
your?
gonna play in the room, or are you gonna play like out in
No,
the
for
open?
everybody.
on
It's
deck,
for
or-
everybody. It isn't just for me.
So you're gonna play it
everybody.
out on the deck, or
Yeah, I'll
What?
play it on the deck where I can kind of carry on the wind.
okay? Go ahead and roll a performance.
I have tool harp proficiency.
Nice.
Is that something I collect?
You add your proficiency modifier to it, so whatever that is.
It's
I
7.
think it's probably like a 3.
So what? Add my my proficiency to it when I roll
Yeah.
it. Right.
Yeah.
I got 7 in it. Like my persuasion.
So you roll performance. So that's +4 +3 for your proficiency bonus.
Okay. So 18.
So you play. Describe to me what it is that you're going to play.
Oh, my dear lad, you wouldn't know the tune, so you'll at least 10, 20, 30 years older. You've experienced life, love.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
That's a long answer to he doesn't know what he's gonna fucking play.
It's gonna be like, a little melancholy, a little whimsical.
So, as you play up on the deck, the sound travels through the different floors of the ship. Everyone is able to clearly hear it, and are kind of swaying slightly to the beautiful music that you're playing on the harp. Those who are laying down for bed, they're lulled to sleep. Those who are on the guard, they're kind of just relaxed and enjoying the moment. And you get a few claps at the end of your performance, and Anthea comes up to you and says, "Thank you. That was lovely. Not very often do we get some real music played on our ship."
Well, I didn't spend all that time learning not to use it, I suppose. It's a nice ship. I'm sure it treats you well.
It does. It is, again, with the sea, it is the one thing that is constant for me is the ship. I wouldn't know what to do if I didn't have it.
Arlo has like his flask in his hand and kind of like takes a swig and he looks it over at Anthea and it's like, in elven terms, I'm absolutely positive I'm probably breaking a crime, but would you like some? She's like,
Breaking
"Two."
a crime?
Breaking a crime.
Jesus.
I'm an
breaking a
elf, not
law.
a shrew.
Break a law,
She grabs,
Jesus
she
Christ.
grabs the
Priest.
flask and just throws it back, and she just
Yeah,
fucking
the fucking pirate.
glug, 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 like half your flask, and then hands it back like,
No.
drink some
Yeah,
heavier stuff next time, laddie.
gonna have to arrest you for breaking a
should've-
crime.
I should have.
You drank half my flask, lass.
Thanks, Triceracop.
Triceracop.
Arlo takes out another flask and refills the first flask because that's his favorite flask. It's got Chancia on it. And then takes a sip and just kind of like looks up at like stars and moon and just
Roll a 1d6.
And he
your
roll a
face
1d6.
off. I don't know.
Let's find out. Yes.
So it's a moderate drink. So you get a brew off of it. You get 2 levels of intoxication for
That's rough.
however many times you partake of it, so to speak.
Oh, I don't want to drink anymore because DM makes me fly off the fucking ship because I tripped and fell drunkenly.
So Stone's gonna walk up to Anthea all proud and beaming because he's made himself out of some scrap metal. He's punched a piece of metal into a star form. So he's like, as a newly deputized ship marshal, can I start knocking on everyone's door and seeing if the stolen goods are contained within? Because no one's gonna check any of the
Absolutely
doors. No one's gonna check any of the
Arlo
doors.
like wider eyes. He'll take another sip to that.
Absolutely not. We
It's-
have
it-
some
Hmm.
individuals on this ship that do not wish to be disturbed. And
And what if they stole half the food?
I will have
No.
a conversation with them myself.
Okay.
You will not interfere with our...
We're doing an investigation. It's what he asked us to do.
You will not
Hey,
interfere with
Arlo.
our passengers,
Yeah.
for I don't want them to be put off by you.
Can I roll an insight check on this Dippy Doc?
I'm
on
rolling
who?
an inside check.
An
On-
insight check
on
on the guy speaking.
Beat you to it.
who's doing I mean, I'll take that roll. I want to give it to me. Do an
For what?
insight check on this guy because I don't know,
For what?
man. Maybe it's
Yeah,
just
it
your
seems
accent you're
suspect.
using with him, but
Very sus.
I don't really trust him.
Insight on who? I'm not hearing what you're... Who?
Oh, insight on the gentleman that we're speaking.
I
to
rolled it
right
on
now.
Anthea because I'm assuming that's who we were talking to.
Is that
Captain,
So
Anthony?
right?
you're rolling insight on Anthea herself.
Yeah, and herself. It's like,
captain.
why wouldn't we?
Oh
You-
yeah, I
don't
don't
wanna
want to do
fight
that.
it
I
with
thought it
you
was.
felt
I
that
thought it was.
she
I
is
felt like.
not like
ahead.
there's nothing underhanded about it. She's protecting the interest of her.
Okay, I
No,
get
no,
it.
sorry.
got
For some reason I
45,
thought
so-
we were talking to like Tarek still, and
Oh, no.
No,
yeah,
no,
that's
we've-
why I did the inside check. 'Cause I'm like,
Tarek is he's in the area, but he's not part of the conversation right now.
he's following us around, keeping an eye on us. So
me at
whatever.
every party.
yeah, because I thought Ariel, you walked back up and started talking to the captain because you're sharing a drink with her or
I
something. So I'm
can't
like, we must have
walk.
come
I
back up.
have fins because I'm Ariel.
That's right. I'm always gonna say it.
Sorry, now finish your. Sorry, just put the second part again. I'm
So
sorry.
if you fell in the water, you'd be all right if you drank too much.
Right? Under the sea, under the sea.
You can't get drunk when you're.
That's where it's better under the sea.
Oh God, Ariel was hot.
Disney's like, all right, what's going on, guys?
So
Why'd you
I'm
fuck the crap?
I'm assuming that a lot of the crew is below deck, probably either
Oh yeah.
eating or
Yeah.
hanging out or anything since it's later in the day.
It's almost evening at this point, or like almost like bedtime. Like it's roughly like 10 o'clock at night. So a lot of the deckhands are down below, laying down for sleep. There's a few like skeleton crew on the deck, maintaining the ship. The guards have changed out. There's 4 new guards standing on the top tier, as well as a couple new guards guarding the food storage.
Hmm.
Okay. I was hoping that there'd be some of them below deck that were still like up or something, but
Oh, I'm sure
There's-
they're
there's a-
still up
there's-
playing cards, drinking.
Yeah,
Whatever.
there's
Exactly.
a handful that are just kind of bullshitting, sitting at a table.
so
If-
Mardigan goes below deck, sees that they're sitting around at the table bullshitting, and he reaches into a pack and pulls out his card gaming set.
Give me the
Okay.
PCP.
Mm-hmm. Pulls out.
Can I
Okay.
interest you guys in a little bit of gambling?
The
I would say that they weren't already gambling, but okay.
as you say that,
You ever
as the
kiss the
words leave
sky?
your mouth, you see 6 faces. All 4 of them are all.
What? I'm not that high. I knew about that.
6
Those numbers
faces,
didn't
all
work.
6 of the people sitting at the table immediately like snap to look at you, like, gambling, you say?
They're all sharks. You're screwed.
Why pull up a chair, lad? We love to gamble.
And I do have proficiency with the card gaming set, so
That's
I don't
fine.
know what that'll get me, but I do have it.
He
It
sits
just gets
down.
you a +3 to whatever your roll is for that, I guess.
He sits down.
Depends
Puts
on
his,
what card game you're playing.
I guess whatever this world's variant of poker would be.
Okay, so
on
you're
a
playing
jack
poker.
stud.
It's
All of them.
poker, but it's pronounced
Poker? Poker? Poker?
I barely know her.
Pocahontas.
Poker?
Pinochle.
Check this.
Poker?
rope.
Rocap.
It's Rocap. Of course it is.
Picor.
That sounds like a type of seaweed.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Help.
Grider, check Discord real fast.
I did.
Okay, so Mardigan's gonna sit down for a bit and play poker. I guess see about ordering an ale from them, or trying to get some ale while they're playing.
Okay. I'm gonna say you're gonna roll persuasion or performance for this. Depending on what you want to. Well,
They're both
Sleight
the
of
same.
hand.
okay. Let's put it this way. The way that I'm gonna do this for your poker game is you can roll persuasion, and if you succeed your persuasion, we'll say it's 15. If you succeed your persuasion, then you gain advantage on a D20 for the luck of your hand.
Okay. Kind of hoping for
Is that-
sleight of
is that
hand,
fair
but
to
that'll
you?
work.
Or you can try to roll
Sup,
sleight of
sup,
hand.
sup, 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 sup.
But if you roll bad, so persuasion.
Don't you roll in that one.
If
Billy
you roll
Bob.
bad, then it's not a big deal. But if you roll bad on a sleight of hand, so if you roll a 5 or less, you'll be caught cheating.
I don't think I'm going to have that problem with it being 5 or less unless I roll in that one.
Yeah. So
You're little. You got all the money,
but
right?
it's so you can roll persuasion for a chance to get advantage,
Oh,
or
I
you
don't
can
want to do
roll
that joke.
sleight of hand for a chance to get advantage. And we'll say it's if you succeed with we'll say 13, so it's a little bit more. You succeed with a 13 for sleight of hand, 15 for persuasion. If you get a 5 or lower with sleight of hand, then you're caught cheating.
Okay, let's give this a shot.
Why don't you at least get past the first hand before you cheat?
No, no.
Now, come out of the gate, they'll never suspect it.
I
Right
gotta
out the
pee,
gate. They
so
won't,
we
they
gotta have
won't
a
suspect
fight.
shit. Bam.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll a 2d20s and take the higher of the two rolls.
Mm.
Well played, Mr. Bond.
Mm. Hillsbound, I expect you to die.
Those
What
those
the
are
fuck?
the rolls of the other players.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I got
Shit
fucked.
and garbage. Well, you got what is it,
Bro.
+5?
Bro, I
you
gotta
beat
go pee.
Two of the
If we get
hands?
Mardigan, this is the
Yeah.
second time we've caused a fucking fight. Last
No, he
last one
didn't.
and this
He didn't
one.
get caught. He
I
just
didn't get caught
he
cheating.
just got a
I didn't
bad
get caught
hand.
cheating.
He's got a bad
Oh.
hand. He's like,
Yeah.
all right, I gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
Even cheating, I got fucked.
Yeah, you just got a bad hand, so you lose. I don't know, five gold
That's
to the
fine.
hand to the
All
pot.
cheaters get fucked.
There was a natural 20 in there, so you had to have rolled a natural 20 to win that hand, anyways. So
That's so quiet.
And we'll be doing this all night, so I'm not. I mean, we can keep doing the rolls, or we can just fade to
we'll do
everybody
another
else.
one just for fun, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
While Dar and Stone are AFK, we'll just do it while Dar and Stone are AFK, and then when
Let's
they get back, we'll continue.
try this again.
You succeed, so you get advantage again. Nice.
don't need it.
20. So you win back your 5 gold plus an extra 10. And what else would you like?
What else would I like?
Yeah, like what was it that you were wanting to win earlier?
Oh, I wasn't wanting to win anything. I just wanted to get ale while we were playing.
Oh, yeah, there's, a few flagons of ale being shared between you or grog rather being shared.
That works too. That's all it was.
You wanna
Okay,
push your
so
luck again or no?
I mean, narratively, I'm good to keep going, but I don't know if I want to keep doing this exactly, like rolling
Rolling.
and shit. But
So
narratively,
you
I'm good to keep
basically
going.
just you play a couple of hands for actual money, and then after that, they're just that you guys kind of degenerate into your level of drunkenness that you stop playing for money because everyone like agrees that it's like at that point you're not even sure how to keep a track of the money, so you guys just play for fun with a few little bits of like tokens or whatever that are brought out. So you don't have to play underhanded. You're just playing for fun at that point. Unless somebody has something against it, we're just going to advance to the next day. Everyone sleeps through the night, blah, blah, blah.
What about grind day?
whenever they're back, we'll continue. Hurry the fuck up. How dare you leave in the middle of my sessions?
Oh, that's
Piece-
fine. I gotta go piss anyway, so I'll be back to. It's just
Get the
across
fuck
the.
out. I don't want any of you. I don't
It's
want
just on
any
the
of
other side of the door. I'm fine.
Leave
I'll be
me.
back.
I don't want you.
You thought you could trust Stell, and then, boom, a knife to the back into the heart. I'll be right back, though. Feel sad, and it's okay. Oh, and Grinder's taking a shit. Put that in your notes. We're back.
Bella, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but you are at your threshold for liquid courage, by the way, from your drinking. But you sleep some of it off. You sleep off about half. So you were I'm gonna say 18 after the night of drinkings, but now you're back down to 9 after sleeping some of it off. By the way, when I'm going off of Dar and Stell is the drinking 5e homebrew thing that Stell sent me before.
Yeah, back.
Welcome back.
Back.
Unless you had something, we're gonna just progress through the night.
Part of me wants to sneak around, but that's not
You
really in
can.
Stone's natures. I mean, I know I have the stats for sneaking. I didn't really go ninja, but kind of goes against his whole moral code. So like, fine, Captain doesn't want us to knock on doors. I'll just go to bed.
I'm
Okay.
sad because you're
Yeah,
making
and
me.
I appreciate that about your character. Like, not
Very
saying
honest.
like I'm happy as a DM that you're doing that, but as like from a character standpoint, it's very like lore wise. Like Stone wouldn't be sneaking around. He's not
No.
that type of person. He has the stats for it by all means.
Yeah.
He just wouldn't do that.
He wouldn't do it. Yep. Agreed.
What a good soul.
Making a change.
Airlil,
Gonna make a DMZA.
did you want to do anything before the night progresses?
No, I think Airlil's going to meditate.
Okay.
That's what Stone does anyway.
I mean, he doesn't. You know, he's got like things he has. It's
Okay.
so boring, but he has to do them anyway.
So, I'm assuming everyone's back, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So everyone, as you wake up in the morning and you head out on deck, everyone roll perception.
Hope I'm being pegged by a 9'6" vampire.
That would be so bad.
It would really suck. 11.
Well, me and Mardigan pretty perceptive.
I've still
So-
got some sleep in my eyes, bro.
Grinder and Mardigan, or Stone and Mardigan, you see a small lifeboat out at sea, and there seems to be a humanoid on it. And you can kind of see a little bit of red on like bits of the lifeboat.
Like, this is like edge of horizon or like 100 yards out? What is the distance? What are we talking about?
Not very far out. It's close enough that if you wanted to, you could pull them in.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, that's if it was close enough, Stone's gonna grab like a grappling hook off the top of the boat and just kind of try and latch it onto the boat and pull it back.
Yeah, go ahead and
I know
make
that's gonna be a check.
Dex roll.
Dex roll.
Okay.
Or actually,
No, use
no, make
your
an attack roll to see if you can hit it. Like, what's your your radiant sunbolt or whatever your ranged attack
Radiant
is that you
Sunbolt.
do that.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute.
No,
Can we make
With a
it
20,
his?
you manage to toss the grappling hook deftly onto the bow of the lifeboat and start pulling it in.
It should
Okay,
be his
as-
arm wrappings.
As it's getting pulled in, the red on the boat, is it blood or is it painted red?
It's blood.
Okay.
It's
And we can
Well-
see you said that we can see a person on it, right? Are they laying down? Are they standing up? Are they sitting up?
They're kind of slumped into the side of the boat. They look a
Get-
little emaciated.
Get the captain! Now!
So
Yeah. I caught me a Moreland.
I'm kind of going to
Uh,
be doing this often from this point forward since I got it. I would like to use Know Your Enemy on this person just to learn their current hit points.
Oh, it's a new mage
And-
armor.
Pretty much, yes. And their
I would like to
Uh,
cast
levels,
Radiant Soul.
if any.
Sunbolt, Sunbolt, Sunbolt. It's a zombie. You can't let him on the ship.
I'm not gonna tell you like the exact. It's just
That's fine.
it's just an NPC character that they're not really a threat, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Okay.
They could have the plague, though, Captain.
Because it says total
So-
class levels, if any, so you could just say they don't have any. That's
Yeah,
that's
they
easy.
don't have any. They're just a normal NPC type person out of character description. As you finish pulling the ship up or the lifeboat up next to the ship and start drawing it up the side using the
Winch.
winch, the captain arrives and looks at the ship, and she kind of screws her face up in like a bit of confusion.
This was our escape boat. How did this?
What is this? What is going on?
You tell me, Captain.
This person, we found them out at sea. Stonelow here
Hi.
took it upon himself to grapple them in.
Like we found our
As you
special person.
God damn it.
pull
Yeah.
up the person, you see that they have red around their mouth from blood,
Okay.
but it doesn't seem to be their own. And they are passed out, unconscious.
Got a cannibal, Captain. He ate his crew member.
Roll investigation if you want to know more.
I was assuming just one of us.
Any of you can, because you're all there.
All right. Boop. My investigation sucks. It's a person, I think.
I'm gonna investigate that ass.
I'm going to regret these high rolls.
I know.
So Stone and Airlil don't really piece together what it is, but Mardigan, you can tell from your times out in battle and running into some of the more starved armies of the orcs. Orcs often aid each other in order to survive the long marches that they went on because they didn't usually have very much food stocks. So you can tell from that experience that this is one of those things where this person was eating for survival. They ate their own kind on this lifeboat. They had managed to get on the lifeboat and had been out sea for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and it was a total of 2 corpses on there that were eaten by this person in order for them to survive.
Okay, so basically they're corpses now. We didn't know if they were corpses originally. Basically, like
yeah,
before they got okay.
yeah.
So
like,
Mardigan,
there's,
go ahead.
there's blood trails of what would be the corpses, and there's like one bone left over. So you can tell that there were 2 corpses on there, but they all the bones have been disposed of except for one bone that he's now was gnawing on before he passed out.
Mardigan's face twists in disgust. We got a cannibal here.
Called it.
They were starved out at sea, so they ate he looks at the what would have been where the bodies were laying. Ate their crew members.
Oh dear. What a cruel fate. Well, we must lock them up before he becomes a danger to anyone.
Another mouth to feed.
Don't I have? Hold on, let me check.
Erlil and Stone.
Hmm.
Well, all three of you actually roll history.
Mhm.
I was hoping to do a fusion dance.
Come on, Erlil, you gotta.
Dude,
carry
my
this one.
histories are always gonna suck, dude. Intelligence is a dumb stat, and I live in the forest my entire life.
I remember this story quite from my teaching, learnings, everything else.
Oh,
and like,
Erlil, you
Jesus.
know that from your
I'm a
experience,
smart idiot.
anyone who consumes the flesh of another
Wendigo.
becomes a Wendigo. Yes.
Oh, I was gonna say
Wingadildo.
takes their energy and becomes stronger like Highlander, but okay, Wendigo.
Yeah.
It's
So,
similar though.
Left
They do get
unchecked
stronger.
and untreated, this person will more than likely turn into a Wendigo.
Why would it? Why would they turn into a car?
Yes. Stone pushes air little over the knife. That's it, done. Nope. Swimming home, Darty.
Uh,
Seashore
Wendigo,
clear.
not Winnebago.
Yeah, right.
oh, I'm sorry.
There is a
I've-
Wendigo
I've been-
car,
I've been
though.
deaf
Anthony
since Nam.
calls for the man to be shackled and put into the brig of the ship.
Make it
Any-
so.
Any inputs from you guys on that arguments?
None.
Hmm.
Mardigan
mean-
chimes in. If he changes, we are putting him down, correct? You are putting him down, correct?
You don't know if he's
Oh, that's
gonna-
right. I don't know. That's right.
Errol
That's right. I
will
don't
know.
know. That's right.
Errol
Errol
knows.
knows, but
That's right. That's
he
right. I
hasn't
don't know.
divulged that yet.
That's
And
right. I
And
don't
it
know.
seems that the captain knows. She just thinks that everyone should know it, so she hasn't said anything as far as it being a Wendigo.
I made
Wouldn't
the
it,
assumption that I knew because of the orc thing, but never mind. I forgot about
mean,
that. Never mind.
sure,
We're good.
Stone doesn't. Stone
That was
doesn't
your
know.
history check to see if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
remembered whether that
All
was
right.
a thing.
I made that
So-
jump without really whatever.
Erlo goes to say something, then looks at Stone and kind of cocks his head, and he's like, "Yeah, he's gonna. He won't know a
Wouldn't
goddamn
it
thing."
be more prudent, just pulling out my wisdom stat here, to just leave him on the dinghy, throw him some water and food, and just if he changes, we just cut the rope.
But you don't know either.
I know. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I was just like, I want to
So
help him
Erlo
out.
looks at kind of like goes to say something, and he's like, "All right," he's like, "You are going to," and then Erlo kind of looks at Stone. He looks at Mardigan first. He's like, "Maybe,"
Morrigan shrugs.
and then he looks over at Stone, and Stone just like
Blank
he's
stare.
like, like just focused as fuck. He's like, "All right, so Winnebago is," and it explains it.
Wendigo.
Wendigo.
Okay, so if he explained it, then
I don't know
would
when he
we-
went, man.
So
Wendigo.
basically, you're explaining what a
Yeah, he's
Wendigo
explaining
is,
it.
and
right.
okay.
And
So
then
now you guys know.
So
Yeah.
now it would make sense that Stone could just say, okay, why don't we just leave him on the raft?
Then Mardigan would chime in exactly what I was saying. Is that you are going to take care of him if he changes, correct? You are going to put him down, correct?
Most certainly, I wouldn't endanger the crew to any of this.
Well, what, are you going to keep it around as a pet? Of course you're going to put it down.
it worked
Yeah,
in Shaun of the
so-
Dead.
She, in answer to Stone, she says, "Wendigos are very deadly creatures. This is not something that you would want freely out and about. We either
Yes,
cut
it
it
could
loose and leave
swim.
it
Yeah.
out to go to sea now, and leave them to either change or not to even survive into it, or we put it down in the brig and hope that we can find some cure or at least keep him safe
Mm.
until his time is done.
We should put him in the brig, because if that thing somehow, some way survives the ocean, there's going to be a lot of people hurt.
Mm.
Agreed.
And make sure
And
to have
so-
someone watching this person at all times from inside the room this time. Because you're going to want to move
The
fast.
brig is just a jail cell inside
Oh.
the ship. It's just metal bars, so it can be
Okay.
seen from
Okay,
outside
okay,
of it
okay.
easily.
Yeah.
So they take the man down into the brig and put him in there. They give him a bucket of water, and a slab of like ham meat.
Here's your ham hock and your rusty bread.
It's
Anthea turns
it's
to
what, a
the
pork
group of
product?
you and speaks up. There's a pod of whales coming up. We could use your help on
Bone
getting
perks
one
up.
so that we can have some sustenance for the coming week.
He wants to go do the fishing game.
Fuck you, whale. Fuck you,
Fuck you.
dolphin.
Chicken and cow.
So basically what I'm gonna do for this is it's just gonna be I'm gonna give you
Throw a
3
spear.
turns
Okay.
to do a certain amount of damage. And if you fail to do that in the time, it'll get away. If you do manage to do it, then you will be able to kill the whale and bring it shipside so you can.
Call me Ishmael. Here we go. I assume we're just gonna roll regular attacks, or are we doing skill checks?
Regular attacks, but give me a moment to figure out what I want for the health.
What's the armor class of whale? Good luck.
All that blubber.
Don't die to it. He's gonna make the whale
Yeah,
fuck you with its
Roll,
whale dick.
roll a strength check to see if you don't get pulled over to the side.
Like Marty gets fucked by whale dick, split in half.
Okay.
Bird whale, go.
Okay.
I'm a sperm whale, baby.
I mean, Dar, you got pretty much the best implement for all this right now. Yeah, fucking
I'm
tried it.
fucking Poseidon, bitch.
Yeah, right? What in the fuck?
Oh dear God.
Wow.
So
That's a 10 points?
131 is going to be the health that you guys have to beat.
Okay, I was about to say, Jesus. we have to do
Basically,
this
what
in
I'm
3
doing
rounds?
is I'm taking half the dice roll for a dragon turtle.
Man, I remember how we started fighting the whale. That's how awful it is right
Remember
now.
that episode where we spent an hour trying to kill a whale?
So each of you has 3 turns to be able to dish out 131 damage to this creature.
Can't do
Okay.
that joke either. Damn it.
And it's not gonna have any turns of its own. It's not gonna be able to like come back and ram the ship or attack us.
It's gonna have a turn, and it's just gonna. It's gonna like try to bump the ship. It's not gonna be like severe damage. It's just gonna be like
We're
it'll set you back like a day or two for repairs at most.
That's what I was
Oh.
going to try and determine whether or not I wanted to put stuns into effect or just try and go for max damage.
It's gonna take 1 turn. It's not, you can't stun it.
Oh, I got a stun attack. Oh, all right. No stunning.
The whale
One
is
turn
trying to
between
mate-
each of us, or one turn for each of us? Like
3
one turn.
turns for each of you.
Okay.
We actually have an ultra link ability that unlocked after the last level in Storyline Beat.
Actually,
attack is 1.
no,
a
it's
big
gonna
cinematic.
be the 262, but you're also gonna have Evan and Anthea and Tarek helping.
That seems plausible. Or unless some of us get like nat 20s and then it was like,
No,
hey, we killed the whale.
He just doubled the numbers and then just added 3 instead of 4. Doesn't work.
Yeah.
Unless they got like whale killer equipped.
I think at max, like 1d6 plus
262 is
4,
like
doubled,
not that bad.
like
I've
if
seen
I,
the battles you've done before.
With 3 extra helpers, and
I think
I'll
we should.
even
All right,
allow
yeah.
like a couple of cannon shots to
Fuck
go
yeah,
out.
nice.
Oh man,
But
cannon
There's
shots.
nothing left of the meat; it's just gone. Harbrig's on the line from
So,
God,
with
and he's
that-
like, "Well,
with
it's
that,
gone."
Enough blubber
both
for a
of-
30
there's 2
second
cannons
flame.
on the ship. There's
Okay.
2 cannons on the ship. It takes 1 action to aim it and 1 action to fire it, and it also takes 1 action to reload it. But that first shot is already loaded in the cannon.
What the fuck game was that? Mass Effect?
What?
Sea of Thieves.
No, like where you had to load like a harpoon or a cannon, but you had to wait and like come back to it. I think it was Mass Effect, wasn't it?
There's a fair amount of games that
Mass
had that
Effect.
mechanic,
What was
but
it? One more time. I was reading something.
Remember a game that like you were on, like you were defending and you had to run over and set up like a harpoon or a cannon, but you couldn't like set it off immediately.
Arc
had to wait.
Souls.
No, I never played that game, so it can't be right.
Monster Hunter, where you loading up the cannon for 5 shots, maybe?
No, but I remember it being like an epic, like kind of boss battle.
like okay. I don't
Yeah,
know. We're
that
gonna
was
do
up
them.
against
I feel like I was
Magro,
fighting
so
a
you're shooting with
fire
cannons.
dude. I think I was fighting a fire dude in the game.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm getting
Ooh.
closer.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
All right, so
Mardigan,
we're
roll
doing
an
initiative?
investigation.
Yeah,
So-
right.
Why?
Just so
I'm
you
trying to
guys
figure
are
it out.
aware, 1
Okay.
cannon shot, if you hit, does 8d10 damage.
So maybe we
So
want
a
the
maximum of 80 damage, but it will take 1 action to aim it and 1 action to fire it. So that's 2 of 1 of your 3 actions.
do we want the crew to be on cannon, or do we want a man in cannon?
You ain't wrong,
That's
Bubba,
up to
but I
you.
swear to
That's
God,
what
You
I'm
I'm
guys are
trying
in
to remember this
charge
game.
of them as
Like
far
I
as
remember
what
it
they
being
do.
like a
They-
fire
are
guy.
straight up
It was
attack
a
it.
fire boss.
Yeah, we're gonna
It was
attack it. I was wondering if the NPC
and
crew,
you
because we
had
don't
to
know if
defend
you
As
know.
far
the-
as
they
like
can get
range,
hard.
you guys
the
don't have to worry
city.
about range. It's close.
this-
Like
is
you
this like
harpooned it,
fucking-
it's pulled up
Am
next
I
to the
thinking
boat, so you can
Xeno
stab at it.
Blade?
Okay.
Was it Xenoblade? No.
Again, did you want us to roll an
What was it?
initiative?
Yes.
Okay. Put us on the board so I can click on
Hang on
ourselves.
just a second.
Martin, I'm doing it right now. See, you're gonna get a perfect initiative. You haven't clicked on yourself, so you're gonna be out of turn. You gotta roll it again.
Halo's
Damn it.
like talking to Anthea, like, so like, we match.
That's how this all started. I was trying to hit on him. Didn't work. She drank half my flask.
Who would have thought being high would take the game
All right, so
down?
click that. Click initiative.
Oh, where am I?
Where the and boop. I have the shittiest initiative of all time.
No, you can do.
Apparently,
both.
I'm going at the end.
I was gonna say I hope it was lower than yours. I'm like, see,
I-
don't let your dreams be dreams.
Oh,
Be shittier.
Can you add it
Yeah.
in?
Mardigan's like,
Okay,
could you
cool.
manually add mine in there?
I done made a
Natural 2022.
Yep.
made a goof, DM.
Wait, that's right. I get an extra action.
Action.
Yep.
We all do. We all have 2 attacks.
Yeah,
No,
so-
no, I
No,
get an
you-
extra.
He gets an extra action
Oh,
for
yeah,
a natural 20 to his initiative, so he gets
Gotcha.
a 4th action. Or a 4th. Well, he gets an extra action on his first turn, so you have 2 actions on your first turn. But you only have 3 turns still.
Gotcha. I ready my action to tell the people below to shoot all 5 of those cannons at that fucking whale.
I'm only the 2 cannons that are up on the
I
deck
know.
we can use.
There'd be no whale left.
Yeah. And then you initiative.
I
Damn.
thought we had a lady in here again somehow with that laugh. I don't know why. It was so high pitched.
Hee hee.
I'm just gonna add it as this ship guardsman,
Sure.
as the initiative of the whale.
I should have asked that guardsman his name.
18.
His name?
But
Sorry, Robbie.
the ship guardsman is effectively the whale. So Mardigan, you will start us out with 2 actions on your first turn.
How about 3 using action surge?
3 on your action surge.
He didn't
Man,
notice my
Sudrag.
trump card.
His name is
Alright,
Nam
go back.
Sugdrug.
First swing. Yeah. 14.
Hey, what is the
Uh,
AC on this fucking whale?
15 is the AC for the whale.
God damn it.
Okay, taking another swing. Ah,
Nope.
12.
Uh-oh.
That's- Oh boy, here we go.
Hmm? Nat 1.
So you lose your extra
motherboard.
attack on your second turn, but you still get your action surge.
Okay.
Hey, like you said, you called it still. Should have knocked on wood.
Yeah.
They were all of our good rolls.
Nat 20. So go
Right.
ahead and roll for damage on that one.
Ooh. Damn.
You know, I just
So-
realized something. Well, we'll deal with that after this roll. I just realized something I could have done.
Mm.
That's 19 plus 8.
Yep. The 27. And I realized something else. I could have used because when I leveled up, I was able to pick up a few more maneuvers for Battlemaster, and I have precision attack, which is I forgot I fucking had that. Well, it doesn't matter because before any effects of the attack are applied, I'm not concerned. All right, and I think I got one more attack. $18.
That hits.
It's, yeah.
That's high praise.
So
13.
13.
Hang on. Yep. Yep. Okay, that's good. Okay, and that was my final attack for that turn.
Okay.
Not a bad one.
So that's its health. Okay. So on its turn,
Whoa,
it
whoa,
is-
whoa, whoa, whoa. It was 262. What was the 131 underneath 262?
what?
Oh, I'm just looking at your roll. It was 262, and then like below that was like 131.
That's
So
what
you just
131
basically
was the
doubled it?
half number
Oh.
that I was going to do for just the 3 of you, but
Sure.
I added in the other 3, and you can also use the cannons if you choose to. So it is now the whale's turn, and it is going to roll a 1d20 plus 4,
Sure.
and the ship that's gonna hit. That's a
God damn
19.
it.
That's good enough. That's gonna hit. So it hits the ship and it punches a hole in it. It's gonna set you back maybe like half a day of repairs on the voyage.
Son of a bitch.
I thought the whale was gonna pull in a waifu 60 times.
So now it is Evan's turn.
Cobra
Damn
people
you,
do that joke.
whale!
Is
You
going
will.
to
Fuck you, dolphin.
Fuck you, Flipper.
Fuck you.
Fuck
Fucking
you,
whale.
Flipper. You're so
Fuck you,
condescending.
whale! Fuck you, dolphin!
That sounded a little bit weird.
Yeah, it's
That
South
sounds like
Park.
Yeah, it's South Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was Stone.
Yeah. The whole reason I didn't decide to do an Asian voice for this character.
Should
It'd
he
be like
walk?
that. I'm like, damn, I am very racist right now. I could do it. But I won't.
And the sacrifices you make for going live.
I know. Right. I'm just doing jutsu. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Why
Hi,
is every
Zuzi.
attack you do always psychic blades?
So Evan, to essence, like he used Blackthorn before. That's his
Well, I
Reiki
guess he
that
did
he
one
has,
that
but
once. Yeah,
he uses Psychic Blades because it's
same thing.
more attacks.
Sure.
Blackthorn is more for use if he thinks that he's gonna get hit because it
Gotcha.
benefits from him being attacked using Blackthorn. But otherwise, the Psychic Blades just do better. It is now Airlil's turn.
All right, so hold on. I gotta get Zeus out of my way. Come on, dude. Move your fluffy booty out of the
Or
way.
used Zeus. It was super effective.
All right, just take the cat and just throw it in his face. It's never a good idea. All right, so Airlo sees the ships get damaged,
Mhm.
and he obviously sprouts wings, eyes glow bright with ethereal
Obviously.
energy, because we don't want the ship to fucking go down, right?
When the unholy whale.
And I just see one thing here that I should have looked at while we were just sitting here talking.
Mike that fucking whale.
I think it would just dive deeper and get away from us, but whatever.
All right, so I'm gonna use branding smite.
Nice.
So Airlo's gonna go up there and smack a whale. Nothing. Really fine. All right, so it's 2d6 afterwards. So he can't become invisible. So I guess he just goes to the water too. So I will attack with my trident, which I should get some kind of bonus on because it's a fucking.
It
trident.
is this weapon of the sea.
Oh yeah.
You get a +1 to your trident, so whatever you roll, +1. So
I mean, that's-
yeah, you get a 22.
I'm a joker, baby. Hit this. That's 5
5
piercing.
damage.
Then I gotta do 2d6.
Mhm.
Okay, 5.
Another
And
5.
then I Radiant Soul gives me damage of, I believe, my level. So 7 more damage. So 17 damage.
17. Yep.
That ain't very good for fucking 200. 200.
Thank you. You got me as an anchor because I'm gonna be blowing all my key points on this bitch.
All right.
Gate
I
of
believe you
life
have another attack, Airlo.
open!
Pretty much. So 96. Giggity.
Gate of welcome open!
Now close that shit. You don't want that open. Close that.
It's like I
Get
took
everywhere.
a shower. Oh god, it's in my hair.
Are you gonna do
It's
your second
everywhere.
attack there, Airlo?
Huh?
Anything else?
No,
You
I
got
have
a second
bonus
attack.
action.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
got 2
do.
attacks, man. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna fucking smite. No. You know what?
I think one of those you can only do once per turn, though. One of your
Yeah,
damage.
it might just be a regular attack.
It's okay. Use sacred weapon. Make it even like brighter. Apparently, it's for 1 minute. You add your charisma modifier to. Well, no, I actually just can only attack, right? Because that wouldn't work, right? I just have to attack, right?
Yeah.
That hits.
Nice
Alright.
work.
And to be fair, 15 is probably a lot lower than a lot of the ACs that you've been going up against recently.
That is true.
So 8.
True.
So 8 plus 7 because of Radiant Soul, and I just want to make sure I have Branding Spike. All right, so yeah, it's just that one time for Branding Smite. So 15.
Decent. Decent.
Plus 47 because Trident
So 17 plus 15.
equals a number.
181.
Oh.
All right. It is now Anthea's turn.
Sure is.
she is going to make.
Echo common
Uh,
attack.
Let's see. She's going to see if she can sneak, and she does. And when she does, she's going to make.
Yeah. Let's make sweet love to that whale. Oh, baby.
This is my dream.
So she's
Really?
going to make her first attack, which is 24. But it counts as a critical
that give
hit,
me a-
so that's going to be
Give me
2
another action.
such roll 2d6 plus 3
AC. Damn it. Okay.
for damage. So it does 13 with that, and then 7d6. Actually, that would be 14d6 for a crit.
Like 14d6?
Yeah.
What? What the fuck's she doing?
Is God
14d6?
is
has
God the
poison
captain
God
of
damn.
this vessel of my heart?
She snuck to attack.
Sure.
And then she has assassinate, which causes her first
Fucking
attack
A,
against
man.
a unsuspecting creature to become
Will
have
there no
advantage, and on
assassinate?
top of that,
I was like, what?
it's automatically a critical hit.
Okay.
So her poisoned blade that she attacks with does 7d6 poison damage as well as 1d6 plus 3 piercing. So because it's a
Eating
crit,
this?
it's
Why are
What?
we even here? Let's just go sit down
And
in the fucking
then-
corner and wait.
All right, you guys, you got
Sneak
this.
attack.
Right?
as well. So
Right.
it gets.
So what you're saying is
D6.
we need magic weapons.
She also shoves the toe of Satan in its blowhole.
Yeah, right?
So that was 13 plus 46 plus 15.
Are we eating this and she's injecting poison into it?
Oh, you cook it. It's fine.
Yeah, you cook it, it's fine.
Just gonna
Yeah,
cook
it's
off the
24.
poisonella.
magic poison.
You're just gonna cook off the poisonella. 165 degrees, you're good.
That's fun. Gives it a nice kick.
It'll make you stronger. Your immune system needs
Yeah.
work. And fuck you for your
God
shirt.
damn it.
You should
Okay,
not
and
notice
that
it.
was the first attack, and it gets a second attack, which
Good.
hits.
Of course.
But that one's just going to
does.
be normal damage.
Oh
so.
god. Out of meta. Are you guys wanting me to attack, or do you want me to use the cannon? Because that's 80 damage in theory if it
7
hits.
plus 25.
We're going to some fucking Link's Awakening bullshit.
I mean, I'll hit it. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do 80 damage. So I don't know what's more
70.
worthwhile.
Infuse
Well, I mean,
the
we
cannonball
got
with
time.
the key. That one.
3
Sure.
turns.
Oh, that's right, 3 turns. I thought we
Will's
just
only
had
at
this
70
turn
after her attack.
to kill it.
Oh, it's Eric's turn, and he's gonna
Oh,
run
fuck.
over and aim one of the cannons.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll let him do it then. I might not
And
even go. I'm just going to
it
take a
is
nap.
Stone's turn.
Gonna pull a stealth. Just relax.
Stone, I want you to fuck that whale to death, literally. I want that written in the books.
He's gonna fist it to death.
Eat my ass. Just goes head first into the blowhole.
I call it toss the coral salad.
Ultimate pegging.
So it's Stone's
Attack.
turn, and it has 70 health. You can use the cannon that Tarek readied as one of your actions, or
No, I only have like one. I have
Do
2
your normal-
attacks because I'm level 6,
Yeah.
but I don't think I have multiple actions.
yeah, you only have one action, I
Fuck.
think.
Or take
Unless you
what's
have something that
I mean, granted,
specifically
I
states-
do have stupid move speed, but he readied this one. I mean, even with my stupid move speed, I'm not sure if I can move all the way over there.
For the purpose of this, you can you don't have to worry about moving.
You don't have to worry about moving around.
Yeah,
Okay.
movement. Don't worry about movement.
Fuck you will.
Jump on
So
back,
Elvis
start
if you want,
first.
you can
get out
you
of
can
the
go
back.
fire the cannon, or you could do your own attacks. See where that
Uh,
goes.
So he readied it, but I thought you said there was already one in the chamber the first time, so you didn't have to
He
ready it.
aimed it. So you
Oh, he
have
just
it
aimed
takes
it.
an action. It's an action for reloading, an action for aiming, and an action for firing.
You gotta,
So
you
it's one
gotta
and
like.
done, guys. I
you
can
gotta-
go and do the cannon, but then I won't be
I'll
able
do
to
it.
do anything else.
The
or I
cannon
can
is
punch it.
aimed at the so you can
But it's
fire it
one
now.
shot, and it's
Yeah,
and
you
if I
can
miss,
fire
it's fine.
your, and if you hit, you could do 8d10, right?
Yeah, because he's well.
Yeah.
Riddle me
Which
this:
could,
what is
in
the
theory,
check?
kill it.
What is the check for rolling the cannon after firing it?
The cannon
See
is
if I'm good in this.
a +6 to attack.
Dude,
No,
you-
that's
I will
fine.
roll
But
it.
so my
I will
regular
roll it.
attack.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll roll it. Oh,
dude,
gee.
dude, you
I'm
gotta
gonna
go.
roll through it on my end, but it's basically you're the one that's making the roll.
Dude, you gotta
I'm
go
just
over.
the one that's clicking it.
You gotta go over there with Tarek and be like his like ghost. You know, his Patrick Swayze to. You're Patrick Swayze. He's Demi Moore, man. You gotta get over there
I
and just
thought
kind
it
of
was
like.
Whoopi Goldberg.
No, that was Sister Act.
That's also Ghost. She was
Is
in
it?
that.
It's
I
also
can't
Or you
remember.
could do
Yeah.
your own attacks and use your key points for extra attacks, whatever you want to do.
And that was what I was thinking. It's like, all right, I've got 2 attacks, and with 2 flurry of blows, plus I can do with my beads. I get +1 to hit. I just don't know if I'm gonna be doing 80 damage unless I roll a bunch of 20s.
Dude, your fists are natural cannons, man. Besides
are.
that, I wish like
We got more, and like Stella said, there's more rounds. It's not. I don't have to do
You're
it this
already
round.
like on track
Yeah.
to easily kill this thing. So
Okay.
if
I
you want
mean-
to have fun and just shoot the cannon, go shoot the cannon.
That would be
Man.
kind of cool. We just finish it up this round. If I miss, I'm just gonna be kicking myself because I have no other actions at that point. I'm just gonna shoot my
you
load.
use like a
Alright.
bonus action if you have any or something like that. But outside of that, you're. Just
I don't
fine.
have any. Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions, just extra attacks. But fuck it. All right. So Stone's like,
I'll tell you what. If you want, you can
What?
roll animal handling to see if you manage
Animal
to
handling?
swing it, or just for
Dude.
fun.
dude, I
Okay.
wish
Stay here. Stay still while I shoot you with this cannon.
Yeah,
Stay
hey.
still.
you.
But you
Stop
get a
it.
+6 to it.
Hey,
whatever
wait
it
a
is.
minute.
You get
Wait
a
a minute.
+6 to it.
I can
whatever
talk to the
your
animals.
animal
I'm Mark Wahlberg. I have the ancients.
We all can. So what do you need me to do, Flame? Since I went over here and I'm gonna fire the
Roll
cannon.
animal
I'll roll.
handling, and then whatever you roll, it's +6.
Okay. 12.
12. So you miss.
Yeah. God damn it! I should have just punched
I
the goddamn
tried.
whale.
I tried. You had a
Animal.
+3
Why
to
do you have to
animal
pick
handling.
animal handling? How does that have anything to do with shooting a cannon? Sleight of hand or
Animal handling is kind of like
acrobatics?
handling
I mean,
anything.
animal
in that
handling?
sport. Yeah, yeah. Well, what is there? What else is there? Siege handling.
There
I
would
know.
be.
Well, let me look it up.
It'd be like
I'll
sleight
look
of
up. I'll look
hand
at the
or
dungeon journal and see what it says for like using it.
Listen, all I know is when I
athletics because you're trying to aim a cannon. I don't know.
I think
Listen.
it's just rolling it to strike, to be honest. That's it.
Yeah.
listen. I'll tell you what, man. Whenever I handle my
I'll tell you
cannon,
what.
it's definitely an untamed
You hit it.
animal.
You hit it.
Yeah.
Okay. It was
Neat.
a 12 to see if you could handle it, and then
Oh, I
that
can
was your
handle it.
attack. Yeah. So you
Mm.
handled it, and you shot it. So
Did you roll? So you rolled the damage though, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Hello. There we go.
Hi.
Wow.
God, you got a lot of ones there. And I rolled good.
Cannonball.
It's
So,
fine. We
pretty
got more
good.
rounds. It's good. Don't worry about it.
So it takes 33 damage. So that would be the second roll. Isn't the one? It was
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
fucking
Okay.
double click shit. So
Well, back to you still.
that's what 47, right?
Yeah. 33
Stella, it's
minus
your
70.
turn.
I hear you can make alcohol out of the blubber.
Oh,
Want to go for
aspergillus?
another swing. I'm gonna carve at that top fin. Top fin. Can't remember what
Dorsal?
it's called.
The
Dorsal. That's
fin.
it. Dorsal.
Dude,
Dorsal.
you just gotta like fucking anime attack it and just cut it in half, bro. Come on now.
Oh,
Do
Alright,
whales even
First
have
attack.
dorsal fins?
whales don't have dorsal fins.
Well, then what the
That's a
fuck is
dolphin
that on
kinda
the
thing.
screen?
That's not a whale.
That's a dolphin.
A dolphin, like a very
a
big
big
one.
gonna
but-
fucking
stab
dolphin,
it in the
bro.
gills, okay? I'm gonna stab it in the gills.
Okay.
Wait, it doesn't have gills.
Doesn't
Fuck it,
have
I'm just gonna
gills.
stab
It's a
it.
mammal.
I'm just
Daddy.
gonna fucking stab it.
Daddy. Stab
You're
me
gonna
by
stab at
gills.
its blowhole, okay? 17
Uh-huh.
or 19, that hits.
Oh,
Huh? Ooh.
why am I so horny? Suck a shin.
All right, do your next attack. So 13.
And then 69.
Actually,
On the
wouldn't that be
whale.
11, 13? Wouldn't that be 14?
Yeah, that's 14.
So
But that second one
damage.
hits.
Yeah. You gonna re-roll
on.
that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Oh, we can
Okay.
be rolling the hell out of it.
You do that, King.
You do it,
So-
bro. Yeah, you do it, King. Yeah.
Okay, it's a 2. I'll take
Speak
it.
your truth
So that's
so
8.
take it.
That's 12.
with your sword.
Yeah.
So
And your sword.
11 or no 9 or no 8. It'd be 8. So 8
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Plus
8, 9,
4.
10, 11, 12.
12, so 12 plus 13, so that's 25. So 47 minus 25 is 22.
23.
Okay, is now unless you're up on your turns, right?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering if Mardigan calls his penis Mad Mardigan.
Kevin, in essence, over here is just like, well, I could breathe on it, it would die, or I could just do a
That's
regular
actually where
attack.
I got. That's actually where I got Mardigan from. Was Mad Mardigan from Willow?
Wake me up inside as he.
You know
casts
they're
a spell.
rebooting that?
No,
heard.
no, they're not rebooting
Yeah.
it. They're continuing it.
Oh, I thought they were doing it just like a
No,
re-
no.
okay.
The same guys in it. It's like the
15
baby is
again,
grown
the
up.
Chip takes a good knock, and it sets you back. So you're now set back like a full day worth of repairs.
Fucking
You were talking
whale.
Willow.
It is now Evan's turn.
Don't
He's gonna
respect anything.
psychic blades.
the AC on this ship. You think it'd be way better than?
It's all made of planks.
Apparently, it's some cheap
and
wood.
duct tape. Red Green made this ship.
You can't find it handy.
You should find it drowned at the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, right. Hopefully, you can make a boat, or you're dead.
14. Airlo.
Well, finish her off,
Airlo,
Dar.
you have to do 14 damage to finish this.
I
thing
think
off.
you can do it. I believe in you.
Mike, this bitch.
Fucking put a cap in it. Oh shit, he's turning his fucking trident sideways. Oh, snap.
No, man, I start spinning it. Like I start spinning it until like the end becomes like, no, not even like that. Just like in front of me like this, until like it becomes a blur. And then I
Just
just
doing the Karate Kid too.
I just drill it.
Watch it. You'll start a fire.
Oh shit.
I just drill it with my massive trident.
Hoping you tied a rope around it, and I lost it. Fuck.
Oh no. I made a
Oh,
bad.
go get that for me.
Hold on, I'm actually doing something as we're talking
Sure.
shit.
Well, he's gonna do something. I'll be right back.
Okay. Just because
Roll
I
your
like
two
the,
attacks and get your extra radiant soul damage, and then your once per turn.
Hey, Flame.
Thing. What?
Hey, Flame. What? Why is that gray on the rolls for Evan? You see that?
What gray?
The left rolls on in the box for the die. The left ones are gray. The right ones are black.
I'm not seeing what you're seeing, bud.
Hang on.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh. Hurry up, Dar.
Oh, I said I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna cast Sacred Weapon.
Okay. Do it.
Question, it's charisma modifier to attack rolls. Is that for damage or just for hitting it?
Attack. So hit.
Okay. All right. So then Buddha Boom plus my charisma modifier, which is 4.
3, isn't it? 4?
No, it's 4. Got 18.
So you hit barely because of that.
Oh, you know, they're slippery little things.
Yeah, ours
7.
doesn't look like that still.
That's 14. That's 14 because of my radiant soul damage.
14.
Yeah, because 7, because of my peril and level with
So you stab at it with your trident,
the.
and the holy
do.
flash, it shudders, and it goes limp against the harpoons that have speared it, and you have successfully killed the whale. And you guys start to pull it aboard and butcher it up for meat. There's she offers up the oil, and go ahead and whoever wants to make a investigation roll of the corpse.
Why not? I want to see Stone's investigation roll badly.
Yeah.
I wanted to be like fucking like Sherlock from BBC. The network.
I could roll for him.
Give him a minute.
See his natural 0.
Look at his natural 0 in all its splendor, in its natural habitat of Stone Low. I gotta pee anyway, so let me go pee. God damn, my ass is fucking dragging.
Stell.
Sure.
Stell.
Yes. Yes.
So you know, N for evens, W for odds.
N for evens, W for odds. Okay.
You want evens. Damn. Odds. Damn. All right.
The W.
Yep.
This is probably not the dub I want.
Maybe. Flame rolled a 7.
So, roll investigation
Okay.
down for of the corpse.
Of the whale?
Yeah.
Okay. Investigation is not my greatest one, but would have been great on the other
So,
one.
Stell, you are able to find a fist-size amount of ambergris,
Oh, nice. Make some sweet perfume out of this shit.
and that amount roughly could be traded for, say about 1,000 gold coins.
Nice.
Not bad.
He just keeps it on him. It's like, Stone, God, get rid of the hamburgers. It fucking reeks. No, it's worth money.
Forever be
That,
the
and you
sneaky
guys,
guy.
you guys find about you guys are able to harvest about 500 gold worth of oil from the whale,
Can you
as-
have? Go ahead.
and you get to keep all this as like payment for helping
Oh, nice.
hunt the whale.
For the rest of the voyage, everyone's called Stinky Stone.
Can you have double disadvantage for having ambergris on you and wearing heavy armor? For it smelling so bad.
It smells so bad.
And that's when Stone got a crippling gambling addiction.
Right.
I just need to see
$1,000
snake eyes.
burn a hole in my pocket.
I remember
I
Alright.
thought it was that
70.
I got the
Good.
ambergris.
With
I thought
that,
it was that I got the ambergris.
I did.
no,
I rolled, dude.
yeah, you rolled a 6. Mardigan is the one that found it because he rolled an 18.
Oh, okay. I thought it was at disadvantage, and I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, no, it
Oh,
was
okay.
just a normal roll for investigation.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep. Then fair enough.
So, Mardigan got it.
Mardigans. It's all him. Doesn't quite have the same thing as Stinky
He
Stone.
can't share it if he chooses to, but otherwise he doesn't have to.
Messy Mardigan.
So you guys harvest it, and you guys continue on your voyage. About a week passes in this time, and I want everyone to make a perception check.
Okay. Perception, way better at.
Perception.
Not today, though. God damn
Not
it.
today.
I got plus 6
Establish
on
where you want to
perception.
be
Fuck.
on the ship as well.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna hang next to this guy. Because I've learned not to run out in front.
I'm coming.
Once Dark gets back, he'll roll his perception.
I'm coming.
Hurry, little fuck.
That's what she never says because I'm an inadequate sexual partner. Perception.
Mardigan is going to be over here propped up against one of these crates.
16.
Okay.
Yo.
Mardigan,
Right
you
there.
notice nothing. Actually, hold on.
Stop it.
Dog's gonna be looking over the sea. The
I hope
stone's
that
gonna be
this
hanging
doesn't
from his
fucking say
leg.
the name on it.
And the Kraken rises from the waves.
I thought it was a whiskey.
Put away the
Or
Kraken.
rum.
Yeah, they would be doing rum. I mean, let's get this right.
Okay. So, Mardigan, you see nothing of importance. Grinder, you see a cloud
Ooh, a
that
cloud.
seems to be out of place. And Airlil, you see a white dragon up in the sky.
Okay. Challenge rating went up a little bit today.
Mardigan propped up against the box says, "Man, I sure do hope nothing bad happens today."
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at that cloud.
guys! The hair is up in the thing. Guys! Call the captain. We've
Yeah,
got
yeah.
a problem.
What
There's
is
a
it?
white dragon.
A white dragon? What are you talking about?
You'll know
Points.
soon enough. Get your minute ready.
And just as you say soon enough, it swoops down and it lands quite raucously on the deck of the ship.
Hold on. I gotta get something. Hold on.
Can I roll a history to see how much I know about dragons?
Okay.
Get
Okay.
Alexa? Okay.
Thanks, Alexa.
Thanks, Alexa.
Alexa said yes.
Well, tell me. Let's put it this way. Give me some backstory on how you would know about dragons for your history roll. If you can't, then you're gonna roll with disadvantage.
Honestly, stories possibly told by around in the camp, like sightings, seen any discussion happening, about them. Because, but when I say camp, I mean back whenever Mardigan was in the army, like anything heard about them, because it would make sense, or at least somebody in the army to have come across it and heard.
All
rumors.
right.
Yeah.
So I can't find my shades, my real shades. So these will be taking the place of prop wise. My shades of
Your
charisma.
cool, your shades of coolness.
Hell yeah!
Have you already
they
rolled
are.
your history check?
Not yet. I'm waiting for a DM's ruling on it.
Okay.
He wouldn't know anything firsthand. It all would have been heard from other people.
So instead of giving you disadvantage, I'm going to give you a -2 to it for not really knowing about it, but it's not quite a disadvantage.
That's fair.
And
All
I'll
right.
paste and I'll hit enter depending on the.
Nothing. Nope.
So you don't.
Okay.
You eyeball it. It is a large white dragon.
I was gonna paste that.
All right, so
But it
Airlil
doesn't really mean anything anymore.
slides down the ladder, lands and turns over to look at the large white dragon and kind of holds out his hands to the crew like, "Hello, friend. What brings you here?"
Mardigan has his hand near his weapon, but not grasping it, just in case.
it rears its head up
I also
in a very like
got
um intimidating stature, and
Oh, here we
it
go.
how do I want to do this?
We're not so different, you and
Is this
I.
big?
We both
I'm
have
just gonna ask there,
wings.
Flame, before it starts. Is this a an old or big enough dragon to have legendary actions?
Would you stop filling his head with ideas
We'll have to figure that out.
Ooh, neat.
as he types?
He's like, yes.
Check that box.
Uh, roll perception to see if you can perceive how big of a creature this is.
For who?
I have 13 and
So
13.
it's gonna be a low threshold,
Eh.
so it was 12, so you rolled a 13.
Yay!
You can tell that this is
Hey
definitely
guys, it's big.
an adult white dragon.
Oh, okay. Okay. Got a big dick on you, don't you?
Could be worse. Could be ancient.
Oh, no shit. Yeah.
What type?
But they don't live as long, according to the thing we didn't know enough about.
This is
So
this might be a dumb question, but what is a white dragon in terms of its species, race, so on?
Alignment, you mean? Well, we would
Well,
have
like
known that if we
celestial,
rolled
all
good,
that.
but we don't. We rolled bad.
Well, yeah, but paladins have like celestial, and I'm just wondering if that's if it's like this is a white dragon. That's what I'm asking.
So instead of responding to you, instead
my
what he
dick in my-
does,
Can't put your dick in my mouth.
Is breath weapon. I know it. Fuck.
he turns to Tarek Dumont, and he is going to like do like a sort of growl hiss at him before striking him and biting at him.
Is Tarek
Wow.
wearing a red shirt? Or a
Oh,
red
those red
tunic?
shirts.
A tunic, a
What?
simple tunic?
The red scarf, red
Incredible.
bandana.
Oh,
Very intimidating creature rolls
Oh.
in that one.
yeah. So it fumbles, and instead of hitting Tarek, it hits its head on the mast and does a little bit of a bonk. And it's gonna take
Knocked out cold. Knocked out cold.
2d6
It's knocked out.
damage for bonking itself. So
Bonk.
it takes 8 damage.
I mean, his boat's kind of small for a fucking dragon.
Am I able to act or whatever?
So everyone is going to let's
New
see.
initiative orders.
Wait, but I
Reroll
want
for
to try to
initiative.
persuade it not to fight and become friends, and we could sing Kumbaya on the deck.
I
and
love you.
I have persuasion of 7.
It is already attacking, so you can try to persuade it in combat, but you still need to roll for initiative
Look
because
at
it is
that.
actively attacking.
It works, Del, twice in a row. You got fucking top fucking initiative.
Got 9, which is an okay side of 69.
I am so glad I got that fucking evasion shit for level 7.
I'm so
I'm gonna be
glad my
dodging
eyes
all
are
of this
burning.
thing. This is gonna be trying to shoot shit at us.
Hope not. Well, no, actually, a white dragon.
It's ice breath.
Actually, if a white dragon shits at the diamond, and then you can give it to
A wizard.
no, not the wizard. What's that fucking guy's name? The guy with the glasses.
Ramus.
Ramus. He could go sell it, get his own store.
True,
then-
or just the scales, because the
and then he
scales
dies
can be
of-
made into scale armor and shit.
And then he dies of diabetes because he ate too much.
Diabetes.
Sorry, Stell.
I feel that.
Sorry. Sorry, Ramus, who lost his hair.
Oh, not COVID.
That diamond can buy you health. Don't you worry.
No, I mean dragons. You just fucking just turn into dragon scales, man. Fucking dragon scale armor is expensive.
Yo! Fuck plate armor. We going dragon
yeah,
scale.
dragon scale's way better. Dragon
Alright.
shield.
I'm the
Fuck you,
dragon
Mardigan,
dude.
having 2 natural 20s on your initiative.
Seriously, dude. What the fuck, man?
I'm the dragon.
So
Dragadin.
go ahead, take your turn.
I'm Sean Connery.
Mardigan already
I'm a
having his
dragon.
hand hovering near his sword. He's gonna unsheath it, bring it down low, and charge in.
Airlo, instead of doing this, is like, like okay.
All right, going
Mhm.
to it's going to do an upward sweep with the sword going up the wing, the nearest wing.
That does not hit.
Oh, but wait,
Oh,
there's more.
oh, but wait, there's more.
Is there a romancing option?
I mean, if you're a bard, you could fuck it, but you're not.
Your blue eyes
We're gonna roll
on your white
1d8.
dragon. It's beautiful. Don't banish me to the shadow
That's a
realm.
19.
Yeah. I guess this fucking AC is stupid.
Probably.
19 does hit.
It's a dragon.
19
19
does hit.
hit. Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
It hit him
Oh,
in
yeah.
the balls. Weakness.
I have a giant.
Gonna
Dragon
re-roll that 2 on
balls.
that 10.
Gotta catch him. Wait. Wrong one.
Gotta catch him. Cookie man.
That's another 2, so whatever. Still 15.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna take another attack.
Flame, does this dragon have blue eyes?
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, are we gonna summon an Exodia with your blue eyes white dragon?
I'm just gonna let that one go. I'm not gonna. I don't think that'll do any different adding on to that. Okay,
No.
next attack.
Oh god.
All right, they're gonna burn
No.
another superiority die
Hmm.
with precision attack.
Still,
Okay.
I apologize for this already, but Stell's gonna banish this dragon to the Shadow Realm, which means he's on top.
Giggity. Giggity goo.
I apologize, but I had to
That's
do it.
not gonna hit. That's a 17.
Yeah. Close,
Right.
but no.
Right?
19
That's not
is-
gonna hit. 19. I didn't catch that.
No, that doesn't hit.
I didn't think so. Okay. So how many attacks
Okay.
was that so far? That was
1, 2, 3.
that's 3. So I've got
Yeah.
3 more. Okay.
If you use your action surge, it's 3 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Using action. Oh, I didn't clarify, so never mind. It's just going to be 4. So I'm going to do one more. I didn't say that before, so it's just going to be 4.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is
Ooh.
the last one.
That hits.
That hits. Nice work.
30, 20 hits.
Good old dirty 20.
Man.
You,
Oh,
did you roll
disregard
another
that
attack?
second one. I did. I fucked up on that.
I was about to say,
Disregard.
like, I mean, it's great. You hit a nat 20, but
I
Oh,
didn't.
that's 29 damage total.
Yeah, I'm going to re-roll that 2 in that damage roll. 4. So
31.
yep. So 31 damage. That's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, I have so long to wait.
oh,
I'm
real
at the
quick
bottom.
before the next person starts flame, are cannons
People?
something we can shoot in this battle?
26 hits you, Stell.
Fuck off.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
busy.
26 hits.
He's going to tail swipe
Hmm.
you at the end of your turn
Motherfucker.
and do 15 damage.
Okay.
Should have hit on the other side of those boxes.
Great. This is the third time Mardigan's got a little tail.
Giggity.
Slow down, Romeo.
Get your little
Now
tail
the
away.
4 guards will do their turn.
So here's my concern, Flame, with or not with
Pagan
excuse me,
food.
Grinder. Here's my concern,
Hmm.
Grinder.
Yeah.
You use the cannons, the dragons on the ship.
Yeah, but you aim up, and the thing is massive. You can't really miss it.
It's like a
You're
shrill
not aiming
Yukin.
down.
What if
I mean,
you
unless
nat
you're
one?
unless you're
and
afraid
you
the thing's
blow a hole in the
if
ship?
you nat one, you're gonna rip a hole in a sail, or it bounces off of him and then it hits a hole in the deck. And I mean, it's gonna do 80 damage. I'm just saying, you know,
I mean,
it might be
if
worthwhile.
if Stone can like move the cannon physically underneath it like a sliding motion
Oh,
and
pick it
aim
up and
upwards
run.
and take its head off, he kills it in one shot. That's my opinion.
Yep. But yeah, I just don't. I don't have the strength probably to lift the cannon. I can get to the cannon fast.
Not
but
with
like,
that attitude. You don't.
you were well. Actually, only you probably can be actually have the strength to pick it up.
Oh, what you say about all the buff paladins out there in the game? That's
You could do it, King. I believe in you.
You're my queen grinder.
Ultimate Simp 2021.
You can't say it on Twitch. It's banned.
Not on Twitch.
We're on Twitch right now, dum dum.
You're not on it. You're the streamer. You can't. You don't have to hold no responsibility about any opinions and or statements coming out of the friends and or
oh,
people.
You have
yeah.
to say something.
Yeah, because that's how Twitch fucking works. That's
I know.
exactly how it works.
And I thought you only couldn't type it.
Moderate. Well, I mean, if they have like a DMCA thing for the word SIM whatever, and God help them, they wasted a lot of time.
Wing attack.
Nothing. Just something.
Yeah, I'm not there yet because I'm like fucking last.
It looks like one of those.
You need to roll
guys.
dex saving throw. Still.
Oh boy.
I hope that arrow wore off.
Can I use strength instead?
This is dex.
I know.
Oh, thank God! Right in my wheelhouse.
So
I'm dodging all
you
over this
take
shit.
So sore from carving my own path.
9 damage and you are knocked prone.
Okay.
God damn it! He was dying when he said that.
Man, and low rolls in it too. Thank fuck.
Thank God for that.
And he is going to move over here.
Protect me, sugar daddy.
And
I guess I should do this while I'm
He's
fucking
now
sitting here.
My turn. I'm gonna beat the piss out of this thing. So
You do it, Daddy.
I've got a fair amount of attacks.
A giant penis.
And I'm just trying to think of like to help out others. I might open with a stunning strike, and then have my other attack do a flurry of blows, just in the off chance I can stun this fucker, because he won't be able to do anything until the beginning of my turn, which means he's got a lot of people that are just going to be able to hit him with the no retaliation. So I think I'm going to open him with that.
You can do.
Yeah, I'm going to start out with that. So stunning strike. How many key points is that? It's just one key point. So I got to hit it first. So let's do this thing first.
What are you using?
Stunning strike.
Okay.
So basically, if I hit it and it actually hits, after I do my damage, I can spend a key point to basically stun it until the beginning of my next turn. A 19 hits. You know this. Fuck. I'm going to be spending a key point. And so this one first does 5 points, but the bitch is stunned. Hopefully. Unless Flame has any kind of dragony ways out of being stunned. He's like, fuck me.
It eats your butt.
He's like, well, sorry, dragons are immune to stun or something.
This is the white dragon.
Resistance.
Yeah, stun resistance. Yeah, something bullshit like that. I hit it right in the Dragon Balls. I'm like, ah.
This is a white dragon. It just uses its privilege to ignore you.
I say something about like, you know,
and you were thinking that I was going to say something that was
right.
Come on, you can't not let me. You can't not. Come on.
So is that a no flame? Is it stunned?
As much as I wish it had a condition resist to stun, it doesn't. The other one that I was going to put you guys against has that.
Hell yeah. Okay. So
I may still put you guys up against it, depending on how this.
Son of a bitch. Okay. So let's see.
So it takes 5 damage and is stunned.
It is currently stunned. Yes. And I'm looking at my other thing, trying to see where the fuck it's at. Where the fuck is my flurry of blows?
It was always inside you.
Yeah, right. Okay, so I'm gonna do Let's see if this hits. So this is gonna be my second attack. Please hit. Fucking nat 20.
Roll for damage.
Rolling for damage. 9
Well.
plus 3. I'm gonna spend myself a key point to do a flurry of blows, which is 2 unarmed attacks. Yeah, coming in, coming hot. That one's gonna miss. That one's gonna be a nat 20.
What is going on tonight?
Ah! The same
Right.
thing too. God damn, dude.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
So that is my turn.
Oh, that is.
You got a nat 20 on that, but that's a really low damage roll.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I'm not sure if I've got the calculations in there or
Did
That's
you
what.
hit
the calculations? It's 1d6 plus 4 for his attack.
but with a nat 20, doesn't he get like
Wouldn't
an
that-
extra
it would
die?
double it. But
Yeah,
I
the
don't
he
think.
get an
extra die
extra
is
die?
the +1. That's the extra die. And
Oh,
the 9 is the +3.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the extra die.
Okay.
Like I mean, I rolled 20s, but they didn't do what I would really love to have done. But you know, whatever. Hey,
It's just
the main thing is
horrible.
I've stunned this motherfucker. He's not gonna be able to do anything until the start of my next turn. So have at it.
So that's your turn?
Yep.
All right. In response to this
Yeah, you stud.
attack against him,
Here we go.
Tarek is going to reveal his true form.
A motherfucking Tarek, you son of a bitch.
The mud.
He's also. Why don't we get on this boat full of dragons? Why did we spend the most money to have 0 encounters and then have all the encounters?
I could have played
I
armor.
wanted a encounter.
No, it's totally fine. I love
The
fighting.
whale wasn't an encounter, really.
True,
If you
that
had
was just
taken
fun.
the 2001, the
Yeah.
stream, this session would have been 14 hours long.
Yeah, it would have been all
gauntlet.
dragons all the time.
Don't forget the winged dildo we still have down in the hold.
And he is
Unleash
going
it upon it.
to attack back.
Flat back.
2 of those hit.
I'm sorry, none of those hit. I have monk, giant balls, attack. Fuck.
So that's 25 damage.
What
So
kind of
is-
what? Can I dodge those, or are these just?
No, the
No.
other dragon is attacking the other dragon. Like the dragons are fighting each other.
Oh, the dragons are fighting each other. I thought he's like respawns back to you. I thought he was attacking me. I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
I've seen
Okay.
this.
So-
I've seen this in Heroes of the Storm. Okay.
How
Nice.
big is Tarek compared to the other dragon?
Definitely smaller. Tarek
Yeah.
seems to be a younger brass dragon.
Mm.
Not even
Brass
copper.
monkey.
That funky monkey.
That's right.
Guys,
And it is
watch out for
now
the
Anthea's
DMCA.
turn. She's probably
It's-
gonna.
it's under
fucking
15
wreck
seconds.
this shit. But we're not.
There he
here.
is. Yeah.
One attack hits.
Everybody's got fucking poison swords.
It's just her.
I thought your Evanescence guy has
No.
poison blades,
Pocket.
right?
No, Blackthorn is not poison.
Oh, I thought one of them was poison. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, check
Uh,
out those deets.
Saving throw.
Check
Oh,
'em
yeah,
out.
I'll beat
Check,
that.
check.
So
I'm just gonna wrap
uh,
my fucking hands in poison. I got poison fists.
9,
I drank
Plus-
poison. It doesn't help.
16. So 9 plus 16 is the damage done.
Okay.
I
Take your
also took a
wrappings.
shitload of
25.
meth.
Take your fist wrappings, dip them all in chloroform, wrap them around your fist.
Go to sleep.
All right.
You see me now, Ninja?
I was saving this for you.
It is stunned,
More like stunning.
which really pisses me off that you.
Yo, I'm gonna have some
Uh,
fun.
He's totally gonna try and murder me after this. Like all the attacks go to you, Stone, for some reason. It's weird.
He really didn't like you stunning him.
Yeah, probably not. Ooh, that disadvantage. Damn,
Yeah,
dude,
so
plus
he-
9.
Evan does
Holy
not hit,
shit.
and now it is Airlil's turn.
That is quite the modifier, sir.
Erlil.
It's Dex plus proficiency plus
Do you have bigger decks than I do?
With a little bit of nutmeg.
it's
Because I min-max the
3
fuck
dex.
out of my character.
um
Damn, dude. Okay. I mean, cool, man. Good on you.
All right, so am I still under Radiant Soul? It's
Is
what?
that something you just like concentration?
it's been a week since the last
Oh.
encounter.
Oh, so if I have saved. All right, I've saved and went to the church and resurrected
Mhm.
my party members.
Straight up.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So, Radiant Soul as I drive forward, and I'm going to cast or use, excuse me. Actually,
Yeah, it's double proficiency for the attacks. So he gets 6 from proficiency and actually 4 from his dex. So it should be more. Should be 10.
Are you saying it's plus 10? God damn, dude.
Yeah.
Psychic blades be
It's fucking
scary.
hot. Fucking
all right.
that
So
character. OP.
remembering that I had the Oath of the Ancients,
Sure, yeah.
and I can inspire with my spirit animal.
And if you've love tonight.
I use.
How do you trigger Radiant Soul? Is that like a bonus action or something?
It's just there, bro. It's just there, like just
Hold
like
on,
the
let me
sun.
pull up his character.
It might also be like my second win. My second win. What? No, my action surge. My action surge doesn't
Oh,
take anything.
you've hidden your shit? I can't look you up,
You
Ariel.
use
That's
your
fucking
action
bullshit.
to unleash the divine energy.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
So I can use one action to do Radiant Soul. Right?
So you can
Okay.
do Radiant Soul or attack.
Did I
Mm,
get 2 actions?
you get to
No,
attack
you get 2
at level
attacks.
6.
One
not
action
actions.
can have 2 attacks. For you
Uh,
That's
right
how
now.
it would.
But
Otherwise, I would have been punching and also firing
I'll let
cannons.
Radiant Soul because that's the item thing that Vaden gave you, right?
No, that's
Yeah.
as
No, that's
Azamar.
that's the wing sprouting
Aasimar.
ASMR,
Okay,
yeah.
no,
Mm,
then yeah, you have to use action for that.
You
All right,
motherfucker.
I'll
then.
give it to you as a bonus if it was the thing that Vaden gave to you. But
No, it's not a bonus. It's an action. All right, then I'm going to, for the moment, I'm going to, as my bonus action, use.
Happy ending.
Oh God!
The dragon is stunned. Really should
But-
just be tying it down or cutting his
but
throat.
infatuated.
Whatever.
No. We're gonna do ensnaring as my bonus action.
Okay.
Ensnaring strike. Hold on.
Jesus. Before the spell ends. Oh, the larger creature's gonna have advantage on the saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Yeah. I hope it doesn't succeed.
Oh my God!
But
Son of a
That's
bitch,
on
he
your next
does.
attack. That's on your next attack.
Yeah, you did that preemptively. I've not said what I'm
Oh,
gonna do.
sorry, that one doesn't count. He rolls an air
Yeah.
20 in this roll.
I
well,
expect
the
a better
roll is
view.
there, so it's gonna be that. It's
Uh-huh.
just a matter of whether your attack goes off or not. Is whether my roll is valid or not.
Oh fuck it, let's
Um,
attack him anyway. I guess. I mean, what else would I do?
also, at what level are you casting this spell? Because I think you can raise it if you wanted to do more damage or
It's
something.
level none of your business. No, I don't know,
It
actually.
is- I don't know my level.
I
It's
don't
not.
know what I'm doing.
All it does is increases damage by.
The
Yeah,
higher
all this,
levels.
I mean, that's great and all, but
The vines shrivel away.
stupid vines all shriveling.
But I haven't even attacked
I'm
yet.
not restrained by it, so he has to roll his attack anyway. So you got your 2 attacks. So go ahead and roll your 2 attacks.
Yeah, dude.
That just
Or
sounded,
do Radiant
that-
Soul as your action if you want.
that just sounded condescending. I'm hitting it now.
Nope, that should hit.
That hits.
Yeah, it's hot.
6. Not so
Our
good.
damage overwhelming compared to these people with magic weapons. I rolled 46 damage. I'm
I
like,
need a
I've never done
poison
that
trident.
ever. Right?
which is-
The captain is relatively higher level than you guys.
That's what I figured. But yeah.
And she's 17. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
hold on. I'm 17 and somehow higher level than
raised
you.
on
She's
the
only
hip.
17.
I was raised in a monastery by fucking power monks. You think I would be fucking great?
No, you are nothing compared to this 17-year-old
You're
elf
not
that's like
a
2 in
no.
elven years.
She
Like she shouldn't be fucking. She should be still suckling at the
17
teat.
in Elven years, so she's basically
That
like
would make more sense.
She's like a
She's
toddler.
87 in human years, but
She has the
17
intelligence
in
of a
the end.
raven.
yeah. I'll give it that way. Yeah.
Retcon that bitch real fast.
So 7 damage as well.
6 and 7. It looks
Yeah,
like you got anything else?
whatever.
Second attack didn't hit.
No, like the top one 6 hit.
Yeah, but that's only if it's restrained by the spell. It wasn't.
Oh,
No, I thought you
Is
just
the
you just rolled
Restraint
damage. Like,
saving throw.
oh,
Yeah, it's while the target is restrained by the spell.
stupid. All right.
so
Whatever.
So now it is Mardigan's turn.
wow, that
Mardigan,
was
kick
such
some
an
ass, Mardigan.
impact.
I
That was-
can't. So Mardigan's gonna use second wind. He'll see it's 1d10 plus 7.
You're prone, by the way.
You are prone. I
Right.
can see by the icon.
Okay, gonna stand up, burn half my movement, then gonna
Yes.
use second wind. It's 1d10 plus 7.
Okay.
You all right, man?
Gonna heal 13.
My back's just hurting.
Oh, I'm sorry,
he-
dude.
So
I thought he passed the kidney stone.
Like, ugh,
My
Ah.
spine.
and
sitting
So
on
good.
something pointy right now. It's
going
all
to
good.
burn an
Sick
action
Jax.
to increase my movement, and going to move over here since I burning an action to sprint.
Okay.
It's hot.
I should have had Erlo play his harp to try to become friends with the power of music.
Oh, hopefully at some point, Dar, you get some kind of aura which like gives us like better AC or perks on rolls or something. Because
Well, I have aura protection, which is saving throws. It's
Right.
within 10 feet. Charisma modifier, which is 4, I believe.
But I assume you have to cast it, which burns your action.
No,
yada,
that's just my natural musk.
That's just my musk roll.
It is. I'm not joking. It is.
Okay.
It's
all
just
right,
I
cool.
radiate it.
Radiated musk. So Jesus Christ, how do you miss a dragon? I mean, the thing is huge.
Misfire, maybe.
Oh, that's true. I mean, 2 of them hit at least.
He's
That's
now
good.
dead. It blew
Uh,
up in his face.
So this white dragon is like really bloodied and fucked up.
Seriously? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought. Wait, are you saying this dragon has less hit points than the whale?
Yes.
The fucking
Wow.
whale.
It's a fucking whale, bro. The dragons of the sea.
I've always wanted to try dragon fin soup.
Yeah. Now we
Because
have
now
fucking
you're
whale
turning
and
it
dragon.
on.
Hell yeah.
I'll go ahead. By the time I get to it, it's dead. So go for
Hey
it.
guys,
guys
you
have
want me to
fun.
stun him again?
It's on the menu, boys.
He's like, you motherfucker, you can't stun him. And
I made
Yeah,
a
do it.
difference.
Go ahead,
I
Stone.
mean, I could, but he did say that it's really hurt. So I'm wondering if I just want to focus on damage versus trying to stun it again.
Why not just try to give it a hug?
I mean,
You
I
know,
could.
like
I've got
a
the animal.
rogue in World of Warcraft.
Nah, fuck it.
Dude, you could have been a monk
okay.
riding a dragon, a white dragon. It would have been so epic.
So I'm gonna burn a key point to get +1 to my attack roll. So here's hoping that it fucking does something.
That would have been a groupie
Um,
for Dragonstone.
And attack number 1. So that's a 19.
That matches.
And it's 9. And
Not
then
as white as the radiance from my fist.
I'm gonna roll my second before I go into flurry of blows. So here's my second attack. That one is with a 14. Doesn't matter. That's gonna miss. But I'm gonna burn a key point to do flurry of blows. So here's comes 2 attacks. That one hits.
Yep.
For 7. And the other one comes in is 14. Isn't gonna miss. So 9 and 7. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay, so 16.
Yeah.
All right. And at the end of your turn, it is no longer stunned, and it is going to
Is
swing
it?
attack again. So everyone
Oh, please say it's Dex.
except for Evan and the guards will have to roll Dex saving throw.
Fuck yeah. Thanks for this new evasion.
So the dragon is knocked prone. Mardigan and Grinder, you are also knocked prone.
Or am I?
Hold on, I gotta roll my
Oh,
dex.
DC 19. Such bullshit.
I gotta roll my
so,
dex.
so
You take 12 damage.
It's gonna be great.
Okay,
Watch
I'm
this.
gonna
Boom.
use. Let me see.
yeah, I was about to say, I'm
Oh.
like, I picked up evasion at 7th level, which I don't know if you want to read it over still, or do you want me to put it in chat?
Why did I?
So is
Hey,
this?
you change my hit points, Flame?
Yes,
Okay.
you had more than
Is-
you were supposed to.
Okay, I messed it up last week. Sorry.
All right.
Is this a melee attack or is it what? Flame.
Um, yeah,
And
this
I-
is
And hey, wait a minute.
uh,
No, I don't. Never mind. Forget it.
yeah, no, this is
It's only basically, I think it's reducing damage. Instead of half damage, I would just take no damage. But this wasn't a damage thing; it was knocking me prone. But
It
you're
is
trying to
damage,
put in
too.
damage as well, and I'm like, okay, well, if I was going to
So-
take half damage,
Go King.
instead take no damage if you succeed
So
on the
you-
saving. But I didn't succeed on the saving, so
didn't succeed.
so I take half of it basically.
So
Is
you
what it's
take half the damage. So
Right.
you take half of 12. So 6 damage.
so 6. Okay.
So
And
is
then-
this melee? Go ahead.
This is an area of effect attack, so I wouldn't say melee.
And I'm so
Okay.
hungry.
What?
Hungry.
So all Erlil and Tarek and Stel or Mardigan, you all take 12 damage.
Son of a bitch.
Me too.
The only person who managed to save was Anthea.
Shocking. The 17-year-old prodigy over here. Do no wrong. Dodging
Doogie
things.
Howser M.
Captaining boats at 17.
Doogie Howser MC.
No, Anthea.
Hey. None of that.
All of it.
Yeah. Gonna pull a dark. Make a drink.
So 7 plus 15. 22 damage.
I'm hearing it, so it's some heat to the mic.
Okay. And now it is back to its turn, and it is going to lightning breath. Or no, not lightning breath. It is going to cold breath. the hit doesn't matter. It's just there. I figured that was gonna show it, so I need to roll the damage on that. So, yeah, that. Everyone is in this, so you have to roll 19 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, great. Hey. Oh, hang on. No, that's heat resistant. Fuck. Never mind.
So Anthea and Evan got hit by it, and these two knights got hit by it. So Tarek and one of the knights manages to only take half damage. They take 25 damage each. Oh. 11.
So I take half damage as well.
Yeah. So you take 25. Oh.
Oof, hurting.
Oh. And thanks to evasion from that, Evan only takes half damage as well. So he's down to. Oh, fuck, man. Oh. I'm gonna go get some Motrin. I'll be back.
Go on.
He had to go get Motrin.
Ah,
Although I feel like, if he's in that much pain and he wants to pause it, we can.
yeah.
True.
I don't mind that.
I'm just letting you know, Dar, if he does want to continue, refresh from your end, because on the stream, Flame is his picture's not coming in.
He's just doing that, dude. He's his own man.
No, it's your stream. You
I
have
know.
to
I know.
refresh.
I can't get all four to work at the same time. It's always like this. There's a price to be paid.
Weird.
Next time we can set it. We can try and set it up on your stream to.
Your Discord.
Yeah, and to show Discord instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll also look better on Discord as
Yeah.
well.
At least I'm telling. If he has to go out and get pain killed, we're probably not gonna do another battle. I think this might be the only battle.
Yeah. Well, I'm fine with that because I'm fucking dying.
I know. You guys. I appreciate you.
Please fucking get some sleep.
Yeah, get some sleep, bro.
Dude, I totally want to, and I'm not waking up for shit tomorrow, and I am going to sleep until I feel like I want to sleep until.
Just
Also,
have
Roger should have put this fucking pizza in the oven a little bit longer because it's kind of chewy.
yeah. So
Oh,
it's
I
funny.
hate that.
So I go to the barbecue joint we usually go to, Cask and Trotter, and he brings us out 2 wings, and he's like, "Dude, you guys got to try these. Normally we smoke them, and then we throw them in the fryer. So he gives them to us just smoked. So me and my friend fucking take a bite out of it. Both of us spit the fucking wing back on the plate. It's fucking raw. And I'm like, you trying to give us raw chicken? He's like, it was in the smokers. Like, this is not cooked, dude, at all.
You are Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool, dude. But yeah, you can have your fucking raw fucking wings. I'm good.
It's fucking raw.
It's fucking raw. You ever have like bitten into raw slimy chicken? Not good.
My favorite thing with pizza is whenever it's well done and that the bottom of the pizza, it has this crunch to it. It's nice and crisp. It's nice.
You
and
like crispy?
toasty. Oh,
Crispy
I fucking love
crust?
that. Yeah.
Thin shit? Yeah.
I don't like.
thin,
I don't like
not
the thin.
thin.
No.
Not thin. No.
No,
Like,
I'm not a fan
you
of
get-
thin crust either.
I mean, I like thin. I don't.
Okay.
I won't say no, but I'm not paying for it because I don't feel full after I eat it.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
not filling at all. It tastes good, but it's not filling at all. Now, what I'm talking about is like a normal pizza, and then
Yeah.
you put it in the oven long enough, and then it's crisp on the bottom.
Okay. I can see it. A toaster oven, which is, yeah, just as well. But yeah. Or fucking air fryer.
Like
Crisp it up pretty
usually,
good.
I'll order pizza from pizza place, and
Papillon, whatever.
I'll ask them to cook it well done. Half the time, none of the places cook it well done like I want it. So then I take it home and put it in the oven for a little while until it's where I want it. And then
It's better that than it showing up to your place fucking burnt.
Yeah, and they don't even
Like-
fucking do that. It's like
They
they're
don't
so
even do that?
afraid.
Yeah.
They're so afraid of burning the fuck out of it. They don't put it in there for
Well,
as long as I'd want.
Because you know how they cook it. I mean, they put it on the rack and the thing
Yeah.
slowly goes through there. Just tell them to put it in twice.
Yeah.
Just run it twice through the fucking thing. Don't tell them to like do it well done. It's like, no, just run my pizza through twice. That
But I
should,
like
in
it.
theory, crisp it up.
Because I like it whenever I do that, and then I get the pepperoni on it. That's like crisp enough that you can just snap it.
Yeah.
That's really nice. All the toppings like brown a little bit. Oh, that's really nice.
Nice.
I love Papa John's. It's my favorite pizza place.
Gotta fucking put Flame over here on the rack. Take him to my sex dungeon.
If you haven't had Hungry Howie's and you get the chance, I recommend it. It is
I
my
haven't
favorite
had Papa
pizza
John's.
chain.
Never tried Papa
Hungry
John's.
Howie's. I think we either still do or had one up near us.
The Hungry Howie's that I've had, it was really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's
Flame,
the
if
best
you
chain
need to
pizza I've
pause,
had.
man, it's all right.
Yeah, seriously.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, if you need to call a stopping point, I'm fine with it. You seem to be in pain.
I just took some ibuprofen. I'll be fine. I can finish this out. I just need to sit in the right position.
Man,
Ooh.
the man came from the military. He's used to pain. So yeah, my one of my godsons, my kids, not youngest but second youngest. He's 20. Hasn't turned 21 yet. Looks like a cross between me and Flame, but minus 100 pounds. He just signed up for Army infantry, and I'm like, oh god. Well, hit the gym, dude.
Yeah.
I guess the Army's gonna beef you up, but
Yeah. I mean,
Jesus.
he'll gain weight in
boot
in
camp.
basic. I gained like 10 pounds in basic.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. But he's doing it in
No,
Georgia.
like 20 pounds actually, because I went in at like 132 and I graduated at like
How long was your boot camp?
54,
Because he said it's 23 weeks. But
That's
he's doing it.
probably
But
for
it's
his
training and
yeah, it's
boot
probably his
camp.
technical training. So boot
Yeah.
camp for the Army, if I am correct, I think it's 10 weeks,
Okay.
or they've reduced it down to 8 or 7. The Air Force is 8 or 7 right now. I think the Army was 10, and then the Marine Corps was like 15 or 13 or 15.
Yeah, they do a little bit more boot camp training. Yeah.
Pretty sure it's 13.
Okay. That would make sense then. So yeah, 10 weeks of training plus 10 weeks of or 13 weeks of
Yeah, the technical training is what lasts longer because boot
Yeah.
camp is more to just break you down. The technical training is building you back up.
Gotcha. I wish him the best. I'm like, well, you're gonna have training in Georgia, and you're probably gonna ship you to some fucking desert country. So
It's your
keep
turn.
your head
Dark.
down. Go, Dargo.
Okay. Take a weapon.
Go, dog, go.
I'm going to
Go,
punch it
dog, go.
with a trident.
That's my job.
Don't worry, it's a trident.
It's Trident. I'm gonna stab it.
All right, so let's see here. First attack.
That's a miss.
Second attack. I'm so glad
Been a miss.
I could help with this battle.
You stabbed the wrong dragon.
I stabbed myself in the balls.
Right?
Brass,
What did you
white, they
do?
all look the
Well,
same.
Reach,
You go to
you
stab
reach
it,
to stab it, and you stab me
roll,
in the
roll the
face.
damage that you do to the brass
I
dragon.
forgot how to
next.
use a
Oh
weapon.
no! Uh oh. Let's see. Can I click on that? Oh, I can.
Dar.
Dar, hit your damage.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
You
Yeah,
do
it's nothing. That's
damage to the
5.
brass dragon.
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
You go to swing at the white dragon, and you just like kind of get confused by the colors for a second. You're like, wait, which is white, which is brass again? And
What
you get
color is this
caught in
dress?
kind of the shiny glint of the brass dragon's scales,
Is it
and
blue
you
or white?
glance your trident off of its scales. Not doing a whole lot of damage, but it's enough that it's like, really, dude?
It's like, what the fuck, bro?
Sorry, man.
Dragon's like, bro,
Sorry, bro.
bruh.
Is that your turn?
That's
Or
2
do you wanna
attacks.
do, like,
Unless
a
you got an
bonus
extra
action
action.
or something like that?
I would have
Yeah.
some bonus actions that I can cry with. Uh, sorry about that. My apologies. Take this. It's dangerous to go alone, Tarek.
Feel the faith.
Okay. And you use that on the brass dragon?
Yup.
Why don't you just put it on yourself? Wouldn't that then hit all of
I
us?
feel guilty. No, it doesn't.
Oh, you would only put it up on a person.
Right.
Thought it's a field.
Bell, it's your turn.
Get it, Martin.
Captain Tarek will talk about this later.
He's all rawr.
Okay, Mardigan is going to stand up since he was knocked prone, and going to pop action surge.
We'll
Because I
just
didn't
say that you stood back up on your turn. As your
Okay.
Nice.
Dar.
Okay, so going to
Working
use action surge and going to take 4 attacks.
Okay.
Yeah, shit. Why not? 4 attacks. Fucking A.
I soften him up for you.
Going to use a superiority die to use precision attack. I'm going to roll 1d8.
Now, question.
I can post it if you need me to.
Does precision attack, is that something that you can roll after you make the initial roll? Is that something that you're supposed to claim before you make the initial roll?
Good question.
You can use this maneuver before or after making the attack roll, but before any of the effects of the damage are applied.
All right.
Fair enough.
Fair enough then, yeah.
Label. So that hits.
Nice.
Okay, so that did not mean to
Oof.
do. Oh, I did mean to do that. Yes, I did. Okay,
I'm like,
24.
no, you totally did, dude. Shut up.
No, I meant to do that. I meant to do that. Wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. Hang on. No, I didn't, because I didn't do the damage from the original attack. Yeah, exactly. The first
Well, I mean,
attack,
that's
I
your
didn't do
second
damage.
attack.
So 15.
No. I'm going to re-roll that 2 on that 10.
So
Oh, okay. That's
damage.
16.
Mm.
Okay. Do you want me to count that roll, or do you want me to re-roll? I don't care.
We'll count it.
Okay.
Fuck, I failed
So
algebra.
just take out the 8 and the 6. So it's 12 plus 3, so 15.
Okay. All right. Again.
That hits.
Got a paddle in your hand or a sword? You're just smacking that ass.
Oh, hold on.
What?
You're dead?
It's a
What's
white
up?
dragon. It's immune to cold.
Oh,
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
that's fair. That's true.
3, 8.
If you want to go back and cancel out the other cold damage I did, go for it. But I don't know if you want to do that because a hassle.
8.
Not that this disrupts anything, but I think we can close the case on what happened to all the food, seeing that one of our fucking guards is a fucking dragon.
All right.
I think he ate it.
Hungry.
I'm
Alright,
fucking hungry.
So that attack did 9 damage. Okay.
And your
Okay.
gains all the health he lost from cold damage.
Son
Yeah.
of a bitch.
Okay, then I have one more
As
attack.
you stab at him, the icicles that have been left by your blade melt away and become part of him, and it heals the wounds that
What are you doing?
with
Oh, Jiminy Cricket.
cold damage. So it just gets its cold damage back.
Ah.
I'm assuming that that's your flavoring that him healing back the damage he took previously from the cold damage, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He's not actually healing. He's just
Okay,
getting back
that's
the,
fine.
the cold
Okay,
damage.
cool. I was gonna be sad if that
Yeah,
wasn't
he's
the
not
case.
healing any of the physical damage that he's taken.
That's good.
Okay, and
Now the
final
emotional
attack.
trauma. Lifetime.
That hits.
That's gonna hit. Yeah.
And hang on. I do not have anything else I can use, so I'm just gonna go roll damage. 13.
And heals 4.
Step forward.
Do you have any non-cold based attack skills?
No, but I think all that was just flavoring the cold damage you took previously. That
Nice.
from my weapon. That's what he was doing. He's flavoring that because he went back and put the health back that was lost from
Your
cold.
turn, it is going to tail swipe.
Yes.
The cat.
Excellent.
So that is going to hit her.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to really hurt her. She is
Oof.
really bloodied after the breath attack and now the tail swipe that she just took.
This
I mean,
is
she's 17,
Anthea.
so she has like 180 hit points, right? Bless you.
Thank you.
And now it is the extra. You're going to shoot their crossbows.
Pew pew pew.
Damn it all.
Yeah.
The hell. The heck.
Watch
Nice.
your heckin' language.
So between those shots, the dragon is slain. The crossbow
Yay.
bolts pierce its underneath its scales and glance underneath it, and it stretches his neck out and like bellows out before he falls flat on the surface of the deck.
Dibs on the scales.
Dun, 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 dun.
I want some
Flame, do you
dragon
want to
plate
call it
armor.
here or do you want to press on?
We can press on a little bit. We can finish up this part.
Where we field strip this fucking dragon of everything useful.
So
I want that plate armor of dragon plate.
So Dar,
Like this. Feel uneasy in the
so you let's see. What do I'll make some kind of roll for it, but what roll do I want to make for it?
No one
Anything that
knows.
favors me heavily.
Right?
Dexterity check.
Seriously, let's go. I love me
Shut your
some dex
mouth
checks.
Um, how's your performance?
already. That's 4.
You would think good.
So I'm gonna say that you're going to perform your skills with a hunting knife to
Can I
skin this dragon.
can I persuade
Damn.
the scales off it?
No.
Fuck. Like,
You're looking
Well, I'll
pretty
tell you this.
lonely over
I'll tell you
there.
what, if you want
Can I-
to,
Usually it's survival.
okay. So yeah, sir. I guess it would be survival.
I
Isn't it?
can medicine the fuck out of it.
Can you shut
Um,
up, Stell? Jesus.
Okay, so it can be
Hurting me.
skinned. I'm going to have you roll persuasion to persuade the captain for a majority of the scales enough to make your plate armor.
Mm.
Otherwise, you'll get enough to do half plate.
Or a fancy
Listen.
shield.
Listen, Anthea, you and I, we match. And it's a good match. Give me them
Yeah.
scales,
So
baby.
you get your persuasion. So you are able to persuade her and the crew to let you take enough of the scales to create your plate armor. You
Montage.
cannot create it now, but if you go
it's
to a
later.
blacksmith and finance them a small fee for crafting it, you will have yourself a set of dragon plate armor.
You motherfucker. Can I take what's left over and then make some fucking dragon gauntlets?
So basically, dragon plate is going to be just plate armor plus the added effect of, in this
Being a
case, you
boss.
would be immune to cold damage because it is white
Oh,
dragon.
nice.
Immune to
Go.
fire or resistant to fire? He's immune to cold. Okay.
Immune to nothing. I'm not even wearing a shirt.
Um,
My massive pecs keep me warm.
That's right. My massive fucking
And my
biceps.
giant balls that radiate
now,
heat.
as
Dragon
for
stones.
Mardigan and Stone, you guys are going to roll survival to see what you can get out of its guts. As far as maybe there's some corpses in there that are,
Oh.
or
Can I
maybe it's got
roll-
some sort of like weapons or stuff.
Can I roll
not this annoying.
medicine?
No.
No.
I apologize.
My -1 to survival.
I apologize.
Survival?
I apologize
go.
for putting you on cut cleanup duty.
1. Unnatural 1.
I got 17.
So Mardigan, you don't really find anything, so you just get a small share of the scales. It's like quarter plate amount.
You got laid twice. The universe
Um,
balances itself.
Stone, on the other
And a
hand,
genie.
you managed to find. What do I want to make this?
Found. Have you ever had dragon rectum? It's pretty good.
You just gotta snort
Yeah,
it.
you find dragon rectum.
Grinder, when will you learn to shut
How do
up?
you find? How do you not find it? It's pretty big. There's its ass. I mean, it's not like you find it. It's like it's fucking right there.
You found it because it fell out because all the damage
It's
it took.
prolapsed down
Can you
after fucking
find it?
morning.
Stone, come here. I'm Jim Henson. Check this out.
So your key beads that you have,
Yeah.
that you got from Baden, you find
Mhm.
another one.
Me, me,
Oh,
me.
neat.
Plus one, do that.
Fuck
Is
yeah.
that good with you?
That works.
Ready, bud?
I got another bead. So normally I have 3 additional on top of my 7. So now I have 4 on top of my 7.
But I feel bad because all Mardigan got was fucked.
I mean, at some
Man,
point,
got
I would
the
love to.
hamburger from earlier.
I mean,
That's true.
at some point, all I have is my fists. Can I get some fucking like dragon fucking scale fucking brass knuckles?
Um,
I would
For
have to.
your
I would,
share,
of course,
if
take
you-
it to a
so
crafter
for
that
your
would
share,
build
you
it.
can go
Yada
have
yada.
it crafted. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
For your share of the scales, you got just enough to be able to make that.
Yeah, because I would just need scraps, really.
Mardigan, with the amount of scales that you got, you probably could augment your armor with it or your weapon to give it a +1 to whichever it is that you want.
Neat.
Okay.
You also make a dragon dildo. I'm pretty sure they sell them in real life too.
I have a
So-
question. I
don't
have a
know how.
question.
I got an
Since
answer.
my wait, no, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never
Okay,
mind.
not a
Wait,
question.
Go for it.
Never mind.
Go for it.
I'm convinced.
Moving on.
I keep confusing what resistance my sword gives me.
Okay.
So,
So I'm gonna. Stone's gonna turn
after
to the
you
brass dragon.
play that and you part it out, the focus comes on to Tarek Demont, who, as it reveals to be, is a brass dragon that was in disguise.
Motherfucker.
So, is it safe to assume that you're the reason why all the rations had disappeared?
He puts
I was gonna say the
claw
same
up to
thing.
up to his maw, and he's like,
Maybe.
Arlo rolls his eyes as he leans down and heals Anthea.
Mardigan looks back towards the captain. Were you aware of this?
Helpful. Maybe. I don't know.
I knew of his true nature, but he knows that he's not supposed to go into the
Then
stores.
why don't you pack more food, you dipshit?
He hasn't
Wow,
ever
Stone.
done this before, and he knows that he's not supposed to take more than his fair share. He usually has his own. So what is the deal? Why were you taking from our stores? Hell, you could have gone out and gone at it yourself overnight.
Nice.
Arlo looks over to Mardigan like, I'm really happy we're trying to figure out who stole it. But everyone knew already.
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks for wasting our time.
They didn't know because she didn't assume him. He knew, and
Because
that's
he
why
ate it.
he positioned himself to go with you guys so that he would-
Right, but didn't she know? She knew he was a dragon, right?
You mean like,
Is it
Dragon's
Is
gotta
it really
eat.
that
How
hard?
dumb is this girl?
Is it really that
17,
hard to
dog.
put it
Ah,
together?
yeah, experience.
It's her first mate. You're not gonna sit there and be like, "I think my first mate is gonna betray me and eat all."
Oh,
of it."
Picard, Picard told Riker, okay, when he would not disclose the information about what happened on his last ship, and removed him from his post temporarily.
This
I'm just
isn't
saying.
Star Trek.
It's
Arnak
close
and
en-
Tanaka as the with the walls fell.
It's kind of close
So,
enough.
anyways,
Yeah.
he says, "Maybe."
Well, that's
Come
cool.
on,
Food for you to make fucking any kind of a journey, and we'd all starve. Cool, ha, laugh it up.
Starved.
fuck.
We would have eaten just fine. I would have made sure there was enough.
Yeah. Oh, why didn't you do it though? Why didn't you just bring more food?
Anyone
Why
else
is this
notice the
different
dragon?
than any other journey you guys ever taken? Why did this time he decide to eat half the food versus
And did
not?
anyone notice that the dragon didn't help us kill a whale? I'm just saying.
That too. Just saying, yeah.
I have another
He
question.
didn't do it in dragon form.
I have another question.
He helped
This,
woman.
and he points to the stain where the dragon was, or where the other dragon still is.
So it's a
Are we
lot
gonna
lighter
have
now.
more of this? Were they here after you specifically? Do we
He-
have to fight another one of these on the way to where we're going?
Don't care. Got plate armor, but it's dragon scales.
Go get a couple of shit.
So he's like, I think that he must have caught my scent while he was migrating, and that
Maybe
is why he
stay
came back.
below deck.
So, in order to preserve the rest of you, I will leave for this time until it is safe for everyone on this ship.
Arlo's like,
thanks
wait
for
a minute,
the
wait a
fucking
minute, wait a
eating
minute.
the food. Fuck.
Arlo walks over to Tarek and leans in and gives a sniff. He's like, wow, that is strong. Then just kind of walks off.
I'm sorry. He pulls out the
Asperger's.
ambergris. It's
Yeah,
it's
ambergris.
me.
It's
What's
me.
it
Sorry, that's just me.
So, with that, Tarek bids adieu and flies off in the direction of mainland.
Mhm.
Goodbye, Stinian.
You're a dick. I mean, thankfully, I guess we're all gonna get used to eating whale for the next week.
I'm so sick of
Apparently,
whale.
it tastes like reindeer
Eh,
and moose.
eh,
With that, you guys finish your voyage to
yay.
the. It's pretty like a pretty peaceful voyage the rest of the way. Along the way, we'll do one more.
This
thing.
isn't Flavor Town, right?
No, this is the island that has the things on it.
I know. Anyone
Uh,
else gonna be start up a relationship with the famous singer?
Everybody, roll a perception.
Come on,
Damn.
let's go. 9. Hey,
Ah,
buddies.
My roll's been shit.
So, Erlil, you see a dolphin like swimming up next to the ship, like
Good.
happily jumping out of the water, playing and just showing off to you. The other two, you don't really pay attention.
Can I play with it in the water and swim with it like some kind of Disney film?
As you drown in your plate mail.
Roll animal handling to see if you can convince it to. So you manage to convince it to come up next to the boat, and you are able to step onto its back and slide down onto it, and now you are riding a dolphin through the water.
And suddenly,
This
dolphins
is the
underwater.
best day ever! I'm riding a dolphin, and I got armor!
Ariel's dead.
What'd you say,
So
Stone?
how long are you gonna hang out on this dolphin?
Yo, man. You can't break the bond between ASMR and its dolphin, dude. Like, this is
Oh,
like
boy.
fucking...
Because
This is like
the way
fucking
that
like...
this encounter is written is that it's eaten by a shark.
You might want to jump off it, dude.
We must defend the dolphin.
I'm gonna have you roll a dex saving throw to see if you manage to abort ship from this dolphin
It-
before you get.
If I get a really good score, the dolphin lives.
Oh,
Okay.
you're gonna fucking nat.
If you get a
1
nat
this bitch.
20, you are able to dexterously dodge out of the way of the shark and grab the dolphin along with you.
Or you can just stab the fucking shark.
Lord, I don't pray to you much. I know I could be praying about like a sick relative or something, but instead I'm praying to you about a fake dolphin in a D&D game and saving its life. Amen. See what happens. That's killing me. It's killing you. It's killing me. You're still waiting? We're waiting. I got a 10.
So you don't get your nat 20. but
Flipper,
you do get a
no!
19, and so you manage to dodge out of the way of the shark that comes in to attack it. And so you don't take damage, and you are able to get back aboard the ship. But dolphin is definitely launched down on. It
Can
is
I keep a
chewed up
pen?
and spat out.
I was hoping for a nat 1 after that prayer. I was
I know.
hoping for a nat 1 after that
So I
prayer.
was like, don't be charged. Don't be talking to me about fucking getting gold out of the ground or
Unfortunately-
saving dolphins.
Unfortunately, Erlil never did get his armor because a shark ate him.
No, he lost all the scales that day because they were in his package.
It wouldn't have
Yeah,
eaten you,
it's
but
all the
you would have taken damage for it.
You dumb bastard.
Still would have been
you
hilarious.
guys,
Best day ever! Dragged out of the water,
this,
bleeding.
the shark eats the dolphin like shortly before you reach your destination, which is Mesoporta Bay.
Well,
And
thought you were gonna say like
the city of
Mesopotamia.
Mesoporta.
Hold on, it's got to load. I don't know
Yeah.
why this takes so long, but
It took really long for me this time, but
I'm like,
Yeah,
what
that
the
was
fuck,
really
dude?
pretty quick for
15
me.
fucking Chrome
Oh my
windows
god, we
open.
got a fucking legend?
Hold on, it's still blurry for me. Why are you blurry? Come on.
So what? What am I missing?
Up top is a legend. That's a
I don't know.
portal.
Everything's blurry at the moment
Oh,
still.
yeah. We
Give
got
it a minute
fucking-
to finish.
That's what happens post-orgasm of battle. You
There
can
we
have them.
go. Mesoporta Bay. There's a giant shell over there.
I think I conquered this in Crusader Kings 3.
Hmm.
So the ship pulls into Shipyard Cove and docks at one of the um, docks, obviously.
Is it shipyard
No
cove,
way.
cove or
It docks
cabin?
at a dock.
Yeah. So,
Cabin?
and
All right,
they
18
start to
people.
offload everyone.
Okay.
So you
Oh, fuck's
step
18?
off
There
the
it is.
ship and find yourself in Mesoporta Bay. Um, you look around and you find a map on a billboard, and on that map you see this, and it says you are here, right about there.
Nice.
So
Hmm.
you
Everybody
have
remember where we parked?
so you are free to do as you please. You have the map where you guys want to go. What do you want to do?
How much longer do you want to go, Flame?
I mean, I can't go much longer. I'm,
We'll do
I'm
like a
fucking
little bit of
dragging.
interaction.
It seems like
It's
everybody
like
wants fucking.
wrapping up type of thing, like where are you gonna go
Well,
to wrap, kind of a thing.
hey guys, I'm wide-eyed and says, "Ooh, it's a new place." I mean, you know me, I'm just fucking looking around. But I don't know if you guys want to find a place to an inn, maybe,
Yes, we must get lodgings for the evening.
because we also have a dwarf and his daughter to take care of at the moment, babysit. So
Yeah,
we need to make sure
I'm
that
ready.
they're taken care of.
Who wants an omelet?
Out of the child?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Power
Let's
the
go
babe.
find an inn.
Let's see. According to our legend here, there is. Well,
So there's
there-
not really any
there's a
inn
guild hub,
places.
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. 'Cause he was a guild master, was he not?
Who?
Our companion that we
No.
took with
No,
us.
Razga was his brother.
Oh, that's right, it's his brother. I
Was
don't
the-
know if we could drop his name and I don't know, get a
Yeah, it
discount.
wouldn't even work in this area. It's too
All right,
foreign of a
I
place.
tried. I
Um,
tried.
So the map doesn't really denote any like major inns, so you might have to walk around for a bit, or maybe try to find somebody to talk to that's a local.
Where's the tavern?
Someone walks up to the nearest
What
bystander.
sick kind
Where
of
do we
city
get
did you
beer?"
make?
I mean, every one of these places got to have an inn around somewhere.
We
Let's just
came into
inquire
a
about it.
dry
Roll
port.
perception to see if you see it in your general area.
Roll perception, you said?
Yeah.
Boop. How about a 19?
So there is a pretty decent inn on the other side of Hearth Row from you,
Okay.
around 17 ish.
She'll show
So
you
it's near
love.
the guild hub. It's not that major building at the guild hub, but it's one of the smaller buildings to the left of it.
Oh, still, so they don't kick us out. I might
right there.
suggest we find a place where you can sell your aspergillus. Your-
That's fair.
Because you smell
Ambergris, yes.
ambergris. I thought aspergillus, ambergris, but I guess it's the same thing.
Ambergris.
Ambergris.
I mean, it's kind of like paint thinner, though, man. Let's not go too fast. Good time. Just give me a little
So
bit.
there
give me a
any-
little inhale that shit.
There ain't like what would look be it'd be apothecary shops or anything
Yeah,
nearby.
apothecary or perfume shop, basically.
So
Where's the
on
Yankee
the map you
Candle?
saw that there was 15, which is Haverbach Market, or you can roll perception to see if you see any more specialized shops in your area.
Okay.
Or
Someone else-
actually, I'll tell you what. I'll give you
Plus dog.
um
Perception.
which area do you want to look in?
Market district.
Like Haverbach Run, Pondrift, Panzia's Landing.
Yeah, I need to
maybe.
move the dice out of the way. There we go. Okay.
Then Dorma
Uh,
Row,
Let
Burnadeep.
me look. Pansia's Landing.
Okay, so go ahead and roll perception for Tansia's Landing. See if you find any more specialized shops.
Yeah,
Hey,
blacksmith.
Stone, help me find this. Help me find the apothecary shop.
Okay,
I'm
perception.
going to help you look, and you are going to give advantage to Stell's looking. Basically, what happens is you lift Stell up onto your shoulders. You lift Stell up onto your shoulders, and so
Right.
that you can get a better view.
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
Ooh. He falls down promptly. Because I'm like, ooh,
Oh,
shiny.
fuck the dice. Fuck these dice.
So you don't find anything.
I don't.
Persuasion? What are you persuading?
Over
Oh, I hit the
there.
wrong thing. Perception.
So
Yeah. Find the fuck out of this shit.
you find the market where you can sell it.
Hooray!
Where's the blacksmith at?
At
Yeah,
15.
seriously.
So
Well, hold on. What's the
Gar
sell
for your
shit?
13.
Yeah.
If you want to use that 14 for your blacksmith, you can.
Sounds good to me. Let's go see a blacksmith.
Fine. And Tansia's Landing, there's near the ship rights, there is a small little tent with a blacksmith banging away at an anvil underneath. It doesn't seem to be the best blacksmith in town, but it is decent.
Oh Christ!
You might want to go to somewhere else then. You're using dragon scales. This guy's not gonna know.
Excuse
what the fuck to do
me,
with them.
I would like a second opinion. Okay. Tummy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Tummy.
so Market, or was it that Grinder had found, that Loa Stone had found?
Yep.
Just rolling every time. Nobody's trying to talk
What?
to anyone at all.
Oh yeah, we should probably interact with the world.
Oh, who fucking interacts though?
I think everybody's probably just.
Literally, what you guys are doing is just walking around, and there's like all these.
Skills-
Ooh,
skills-
look at that!
skills-
Ooh.
Hello's waving to people. Hello. Hello.
We're trying to keep you from having to make a bunch of new NPC voices. We're thinking of you, Flame.
No, you're fine.
So, Mardigan,
Yes, same here.
Mardigan looks around for a guard or anybody nearby, the official looking.
You find a guard.
Okay.
Oh God.
You've been arrested for stealing.
He slaps him.
Excuse
and
me,
knows
sir.
you to kill more guards.
Excuse me, sir.
Buy sure.
You will pay for your
sure.
crimes. You have a bounty of 15 that you must pay off.
Yeah,
and give
right.
back all the stolen goods.
Hey,
I'm getting my dragon skill armor. I ain't
Mardigan
making no
flags
money.
down the guard. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I am looking to offload some supplies that would be good for alchemy or perfume. Can you point me to a store or
If you-
where the
if-
market area is?
The nose hit the smell hits his nose, and he's like,
God.
Oh, this is worse when the raccoon got
The
caught
sooner
my
you point me
copier.
in the right, the sooner you point me in the right direction, the sooner I can get this out of your nose.
Please,
Look.
God, send him to the right place.
Otherwise, I might be back and I need to ask you for directions again.
what?
What
Wait,
I
that
said-
sounds like a guard. He's
Hold
like,
on,
wait,
hold
what?
on, what? Because I keep getting people talking over you. So what? What'd you say?
what I had originally, what Mardigan originally said, if the sooner you point me in the right direction, the sooner I can get this out of smelling distance of you.
You said to go to Pondrift.
Okay. The Pond Drift where is that?
Cross that small bridge over there. You see the garden? Yes, just past the garden. Go.
Okay,
You shoot
we're
it off.
going.
So you go to Pondrift and you find an perfume shop. And as you walk in, there is an elderly human female, gray hair, all bobbed out, and she just looks like she bathes in perfume and like always covering herself in makeup, like just really like
Are we talking about like that one chick from the what was it, the Drew Carey show?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Maybe I don't
I know
know.
what you're talking about. Yeah. Which is like horrible,
Mimi.
like eyeshadow and
Mimi.
yeah.
Like way too much makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or,
here's the
or
thing.
anybody in the French court in the 1800s.
It's kind of a
Yeah.
rule.
Ordered everything. Just,
Yeah. Like she's got like
all flung out.
layers of makeup. on
Layers
her.
caked on. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Uh,
a rule. He's got to get laid every session. So, you know.
Yes, what can I do for you, dearies?
And
Good.
Delphin smell.
He looks around. He looks outside. What time would you say it is, just based on looking outside? Like noon.
It's late evening. She's
Good
definitely
evening,
about
miss.
to closing up the shop.
Good evening, miss. I have something here for you that you might would like.
Have it then.
And he walks up to the counter and takes I guess I had it in a bag that I no longer want now, and puts it on the counter.
2 Ziploc bags.
And gestures towards it. Yeah.
You're out hunting whales, I see.
A little bit for food.
Yes.
On the way here,
You're
yes.
using everything that you got out of it. So,
What was that? I didn't catch that.
for this amount, I will give you 700 gold pieces.
$1,000, sir.
Erlo comes up.
Haggle,
With-
fuck.
Erlo comes up and with his shades on, like, "Oh, come now, gorgeous. You can do better than that, can't you?" And I will roll if it's okay.
And I will roll persuasion.
And if one of you wants to add to it to try and give him advantage, you can.
I-
You better. I do not have much
You're
swag.
not gonna roll. You're not gonna roll. You're just gonna say what you would say
Oh.
to add to his. Like, so if I deem it as something that's like, okay, that's a good enough of persuasion, then I'll let him have advantage on that roll. But if it's not, then he's gonna have disadvantage.
This is very fresh ambergris. I'll have you know, and you should have seen the specimen of this whale before we carved it up. It
Oh.
was gorgeous. This is worth quite a bit more.
Top 5 whales I've ever seen in my life.
I'll give you an opportunity here. So, tell me what color the ambergris is, and that will decide her final price.
That, so like off
Because
white, off
I'll
yellow.
give that to stuff. Don't look this shit up. Don't look it up.
No, this is off the top of my head.
I'm not doing
It's
anything. What are you
flat,
talking
right?
about?
So it's just off white or off yellow. It's on the top of my head.
Whenever
what
I
you're
think
talking about.
ambergris, when I think ambergris, I think Futurama in that one episode. And in Futurama, it was fucking yellow.
It's
So-
pale whale cum. Oh God.
So
Yellow.
Ariel's persuasion works with the advantage. So you're gonna say it's yellow.
Yes.
Okay. She will final offer 900 gold.
We'll take it.
If you had said white, which is the purest form, then I would have given you the full 1,000. If you had said like brown or like a darker color, I would have said like 800.
You're wonderful, darling. They don't make them like you anymore.
Oh, you're such a flatterer.
Oh,
A
I've heard of
lonely
one.
lady has very lonely nights, you know. I could use some company of one of your kind.
Mardigan walks out and puts while he's turning around to walk out, he pats Erlo's shoulder. This one's all you, big guy.
Erlo comes running out with the stack of gold. Like he robbed the place.
She is 100% a sugar mommy, so if you get in good with her,
It's not. It's Erlo. Erlo flirts but didn't sleep with anybody. Part of his backstory.
Okay.
That's why I shut it
So he
down and
flirts,
sent
but
Mardigan.
she denies her. All right.
Oh my darling, I have the chlamydia. I can't do it with you.
feeling lonely, come by, my dearest.
There's once, don't you worry. Once the cream works its magic, I'll be back.
Jesus Christ.
All right, is that all you guys got? Are you gonna go to your blacksmith or whatever?
I want to, but that's all I got. I'm so fucking tired.
All right, go to
Sorry
bed,
for
Dar.
cutting you off.
Sleepy time.
When we resume, we'll do more shopping episode, and then
Yeah.
I will try to write in